they won't keep us out of sight. We're all dreamers, dreaming of the good life, but there's nothing that nice on the cards for us. It's alright though, cause we can have a good time, and we don't worry if it's dangerous. So take this ride and hold on tight. We're gonna live forever now, and side by side, we don't need light. We're gonna live forever now. You feel that touch and all the love, it makes us live forever now. We don't look up, we rise above. We're gonna live forever now. Some shooting stars, can't buy those fancy cars, don't buy the boulevard, nobody cares tonight. We know that life is hard, not like the movie stars, but we know who we are in our broken paradise. A frozen night, but everyone's moving out. We all need time, but there's no way to slow it down. We're all dreamers, dreaming of the good life, but there's nothing that nice on the cards for us. It's alright though, cause we can have a good time, and we don't worry if it's dangerous. So take this ride and hold on tight. We're gonna live forever now, and side by side, we don't need light. We're gonna live forever now. You feel that touch and all the love, it makes us live forever now. We don't look up, we rise above. We're gonna live forever now. We've come so far, but it wasn't without a fight. We share these scars, but they won't keep us out of sight. We're all dreamers, dreaming of the good life, but there's nothing that nice on the cards for us. It's alright though, cause we can have a good time.
Alright guys, hello to everyone guys, welcome. Alright. Just to be formal guys, wishing you a very warm welcome from Baseplate Live to all the amazing people that are with us today. Tonight we are down to a very special stream, which is going to be the Reaver Masters 2021 organized by the Interact Club of KingsWood College Kandy, and of course our sponsor throughout the entire tournament, ICT from ABC. It's actually a very it's a privilege for me to be here, and to anybody that does not know me guys, I'm Baseplate. Hello, nice to meet you. And I'll be the caster throughout the entire tournament. A little bit of a surprise to all you amazing people tonight. I won't be the only caster today. So we also have a special guest, none other than Ray PS, our beloved IGL. Hello Ray, how's it going?
Hello.
Hi,
All
hi.
good, dude.
Awesome. So guys, now that I'm done with the introduction of our crew, a little bit of an insight on the Interact Club of KingsWood College Kandy. It actually began in the year of 1988. It commenced under the presidency of INT Jamshid Buksh. To this day, it is one of the most prominent Interact clubs in the Interact district, 3,220, winning the Governor's Shield in 2018, which is awarded for the most outstanding Interact club under the district of 3,220. So All right. So now that everybody's quite okay about everything that's happening right now, the first match for the day will be between the teams, Team RNC, and of course we've got Team Psy Phasers at the same time as well. So actually, I'd like to hand over the mic to Ray because he's got a much more insight on what's going to happen between the two teams because he is actually going to be our ref for the day as well. So Ray.
Yeah, basically, we're gonna have RNC playing on defense, and we're gonna have I forgot the name. They have such a weird name. Apparently, they said that their name is Sci-Fact.
Sci-Fact.
And yeah, Sci-Fact is the next the other team that's on attack, and they won the first veto, and they got to pick Haven. And for the second match, we're gonna be having Ascent, and they will decide, last moment how they're gonna play it out. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm super excited to see RNC playing.
Sure.
I see how it goes.
Yeah, to be honest, one of these teams are very familiar to us, and of course, we've got the opposing team as well here. And guys, just to be clear, I'll give you guys a little bit of an insight of both the teams that are gonna participate today. So Team RNC, also known as Revolutionary Incorporated, and of course we've got Team Sci-Fact, consisting of Sci-Fact, also another team. So just to be clear, guys, I think both of these teams are very well balanced on each other. I think most of these teams are pretty much pretty much equal, yeah, right? Looking at how things are, they are pretty much equals, yeah. So yeah, guys, so I'll actually jump into the comment section in a bit, but I just give me a second, guys, just for me to talk to the organizing committee and see if we could jump into the match right away. All right, boys. I think, I think, guys, we can start off the first match that is between Team RNC and Team Sci-Fac. So let's just head on to the agent selection screen.
I wonder what team comp RNC is gonna play. Last time we saw them, they were playing a Viper. Yeah, they have the Viper.
They have the Viper lineup actually. So I think Kasitafu, that's pretty much a new name. I'm hearing this for the first time. I think he's going out with a Killjoy. Oh, this is all right. Okay, we've got Milk Mom on that Reyna role. Actually, this is very rare, because usually Milk Mom doesn't play Reyna because he's more towards a team. He's been towards the team. He's very flexible, and he usually goes off with a Killjoy or a Sky when it comes to Heaven. But we are seeing a little bit of a different lineup here coming out from the team, Team RNC. Actually, right, Ray?
Yeah, I'm surprised to see that they're still sticking to that Viper. Let's see how it goes. They have an Omen, so I guess they're gonna have more flexibility, like taking sight and whatnot. But I feel like RNC is gonna have a very rush-heavy, committed type of attack. But we'll have to wait for the attack half to see that.
For sure. I mean, we've got Maximums on that Reyna, and we've got SL Mar Jr. on the race on the opposite side here as well. But Dinia here, somewhat not picking up his agent. I'm not quite sure. I think he's AFK probably. I'm not quite sure what's happening, but
he's probably waiting last moment.
Last moment to pick it. Yoru. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. All right, guys. So thank you very much for joining, everyone, guys. Besides the team, thank you very much for joining, guys. And we already hit 1K as well, actually. So thank you very much for joining in. And I think one of the team players from RNC, Dinia, is AFK at the moment. So let's see how things are gonna work out.
Sorry about that. One of our teammates have internet issues.
All right.
Could you start again?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. No worries.
All right. All right.
Start again.
Yeah.
Let's start again.
It's good to be here, guys. It's good to be here. Thank you very much for everyone for joining up to the stream, and do make sure you guys subscribe and like the live. Thank you very much for joining in. All right. So I think we'll pretty much be see the same comp. Yeah, Ray.
We already have the spoilers for this movie.
Yeah, for sure, dude, for sure. Besides Dinia, though, Dinia is just the secret agent. You know, the
Yeah,
last guy to pick, the last guy to pick, and it's gonna be a Euro or something, pretty much. Let's see. Yeah.
I bet Gina's gonna be Sage.
Yeah,
Yes,
this is pretty much gonna be like, yeah, he's gonna go with the Sage.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna go. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only problem with RNC's like lineup is the fact that like on defense their smokes do not cover enough,
That's the thing.
and on attack they really had to commit to their push.
I think they're sticking out to the old composition actually here, Vinik. This is kind of outdated here as well because usually like on when it comes to a map like Haven, you could just go with the double initiator as well. Oh,
Yeah.
like there's so many ways to play Haven actually, like the when related to the new composition here. But let's see how
They could
they
have
are.
also played they could have also played like a Brimstone Viper or even just like run a single Astra.
Yeah.
But of course you don't see a lot of that in
You don't actually see a lot of Astras here. A lot of players are hesitant to
Yeah.
play Astras. Like, what, once you get the hang of it, Astras are really good agent, honestly. Because, we speak with experience, right, Ray?
Yeah, that was insanely good.
Yeah, Astra's insanely good, guys. Because,
If you're not using Astra, you're missing out.
yeah, man. Because, like, what's good, it's hard to master, to be honest. Like, it won't be
It's always
easy.
gonna be like that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
if you want, if you want to perform well, you gotta put in that hard work. So let's see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to begin the match, and of course we've got Team RNC and we've got Team Sci-Fac, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see how things are gonna work out between these two teams. So we've got Team Sci-Fac on the attack, and we've got Team RNC on the defense. But dude, did you load into the map?
Not yet.
Not
I'm
yet,
just
okay.
starting the loading screen.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that Team Sci-Fac are gonna be very strong on defense. Or I feel like they're just very defense aligned based on their team comp.
Yeah. I mean, there's not much of a difference. I think the only difference would be that race, and also the Omen counterparting the Viper on the opposite side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think race on Haven. I think obviously you're gonna see a lot of race action, but let's see how things are gonna work out between these two teams. I think they are touching on a possible jet, but
Yeah. I'm super excited to see Milkmom playing Reyna.
yeah, to be honest, it's been a while actually. It's been a while, so let's see what he has to offer, because it's been a while since I've last seen him play Reyna as well. Because every time I think jump into Scream or whatever, he's been playing either Killjoy or Sky for his team. So let's see how things are gonna work out. All right.
For sure.
All right, I think we've been loaded into the map.
There.
All right, awesome. We've got Dinya here going in with the crab walk. What do you think about the setup
Placing
here? I
swamp
think
grenade.
Kasitafu is going up with a setup on the A side of Haven, and I think Team Sci-Fac is also a little bit bent towards A side here at the moment. The Killjoy turret going down just to block out the flank as well. What do you think is gonna happen, Ray?
I'm not sure. I like the fact that they're splitting their push. And we just had to see how this Killjoy utility is going to deal with it, and how prepared RNC is going to be for this push.
I think a
They
little
should
bit
have
of
led by
hesitation.
now.
Exactly,
Yeah,
a little
they
bit of
should have led by
hesitation
now
here.
that A side is free.
Because the more time you take, the more the time the defenders have to rotate here at the moment. And of course, yes, the setup getting popped off here. The Killjoy grenade doing considerable amount of damage towards the KJ, but of course Sage has a revive here as well. But Milk Mom silently staying in that corner. Will he check his corner? Yes, he does. Takes in that quick heal, and of course he goes out for more. a very fast-paced round here happening. It's between Reina versus Reina, and of course the gun switch happening here. Milk Mom gets taken down, and there we go. We've got Sisi, the last man standing, gets taken down by Kasitafu as well. Oh, that was a fast round actually, Ray.
That was actually very well played from RNC, and I feel like Cyfac could have like just pushed in much earlier. They gave RNC way too much time to take the do the retake.
Cyfac was a bit too passive on their attack, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So I think our analyst for the day would be Ray here, because you know he's our ideal after all. You know he's got a lot of experience in the field. So if I can't see anything, it's of course Ray. He could obviously see through it. So let's see how things are gonna work out. No pressure,
I'm
Ray.
wearing glasses. I'm wearing glasses too, so I can definitely see more.
Of course, of course. He's like the man version of the killjoy.
Yeah.
A little bit of a, I think here, I think Kryto Mickey is gonna take a little bit of mid control here while his team goes out for the usual.
Surprised that Team Cyfac is not hearing those rotates coming
Maximus, yeah, that's true,
in.
that's true. Actually, Maximus here making a good. I think he actually made a very nice. He made a very nice call on that killjoy alarm bot, and also the swarm grenade as well. He took them down just to make sure that you know there would not be any damage done. But let's see, the plant is already down.
This retake from RNC is gonna judge how coordinated they are, because it's a 5v5
For sure, for
with
sure.
them having the advantage. So
Corner's getting very well cleared actually. Milkmom going in for the second.
One enemy remaining.
Linia been really aggressive as well, and of course Milkmom confirming that final kill. He's been so
Yeah, that
aggressive on that Reina here.
that was such a good retake.
For sure, for sure. The timing that they clear the angles here, like, is very impressive actually. There we go. The crouches, the crouch button get like the crouch button always gets detached here when it comes to most of these Valorant matches. Actually, it either starts bugging off or you know a little bit of a trouble.
Tactical crouching is the best thing.
Yeah, the tactical crouches coming out from the team of RNC, but this time making sure that it's on the spike and not on anyone else. Just to be clear.
Keep it cool. That's how you survive.
On the spike for now, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I think we're seeing like a garage.
Got Puzzle here holding off very silently, very patiently, but you know, Rez is gonna give a little bit of information here, but I'm just still waiting for that smoke actually. There we go.
Confused on where the spike is going.
Milkmom also getting a little bit of I think supporting this. This is just too overcrowded as far as I can see. I mean, Garage, they've already got a Reina and a Omen here, but Milkmom gets blinded here. Goes up for the pick, but misses the head here. A very good shot there by Martino. Takes a retake here as well.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, Raiden.
Raiden. Oh boy, Raiden. Goes up for that 3k so fast, and of course something that we shouldn't forget is how well Neymar Jr. how well SL Neymar Jr. took out that late flank here. He perfectly timed it so that he could pretty much go in for that quick kill coming out here at the same time as well. Goes in for one. Can he make that two here as well? He's got time. I don't see any post plants as well here. As in the raise grenades.
Lost focus. That one shot.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Raiden popped off that round.
Raiden sure did, honestly. Raiden popped off a 4k, and of course, I think the timing on that raise though, I mean, like, you know, when Reina and Raze, that is Maximum and Neymar Jr. actually, Maximus going out for that entry frag, that entry roll, doing it perfectly on that entry, and of course, Neymar Jr. being that lurk raise here on the middle of the map, it's just perfect timing. Like, he made it through there, like, on the perfect spot. And he made sure that he picks up the kill at the same time as well.
You generally don't see Razors like lurking a lot.
Yeah, true. This is the first for me as well, honestly. So let's see, guys. A little bit of a slow push coming out from the side of Cyfac here, but Team RNC losing out that bonus round here. They've got. Do they have their gun upgrades? Yes, there's a puzzle going out for an operator, but his team here, Black Shadow with a frenzy alongside Kasitafa with his Spectre here as well. I think Milk Mom and Dini, of course, they know what they're doing. A little bit of information. Milk Mom takes down Try to make it. That's a very crucial pick there. The smokes, there's not going to be any smokes if they're going to go for A. Somebody's using the... Yeah.
Rotating
Yeah.
fast towards C. I feel like RNC has misread the
Situation for sure. I think the thing I see in most of these games are like players tend to rotate so fast. Like even when it comes to a fake, they tend to rotate so fast. Check on that.
30 seconds left.
Dunia holding on to his mid angle here. The revive coming out hot at the same time as well. And of course Maximus going in, taking down Dinia. CC taking down Milk Mom here at the same time as well. The aggression coming down. The aggression coming down. Maximum holding out to Kazitaku here. Shots getting sprayed off at the same time as well. Misses the op, but Black Shadow covers up for Puzzle here at the same time as well. Gets down the pick. It's a 1v1 between Maximus. Why do you want to pick the operator here? It's an operator. Let's see. Maximus is pretty much low on HP as well. What is he gonna do? The ult gets popped off at the same time as well. Yare?
Maximus does have the advantage here because she has a rifle. She's more flexible. Oh, but the gun switch comes in, so I guess it's gonna be fair.
Oh my lord, the timing. I think Maximus. Time is popping off at the same time as well. Oh no! Maximus with that 4K. That's a little bit of a misread situation there coming out from Puzzle, and the fact that they bought out the operator. I mean,
Puzzle got puzzled in that situation.
For sure. It was a little bit of a puzzly situation for Puzzle actually. I think the fact that they bought up the operator on that previous round as well might have had some sort of an influence on their economy. If I'm not mistaken, Puzzle's pretty much not quite sure. Let's see how things are going to work out. Technical time. Oh shoot. Would have made it specific actually. A little bit of a timeout going out from the side of Cyfac here. Oh shoot. Lol. Oh, we've seen this before actually, Ray. Just yeah.
Ray, did they like call the timeout in the middle of the round?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, middle farm is like timeout in the middle of the bloody round.
Alright guys, I think Krytomiki has to restart his, I'm not quite sure what happened, but you know, a little bit of an AFK situation here, but you know, the timeout going down at the same time as well. So either ways they've taken down their timeout, so just I think the timer has to be posted. Yes, the timer gets posted at the same time as well. And looking at how things are going to work out here, it's quite an equalizer for both the teams. And looking at the economy here, I think Team Sci-Fi, they are on a pretty nice economy here. Looking at how things are going to work out for them, they are on a really nice econ here. But somehow the same could not be said about Team RNC at the same time as well. They've got Kasitafu, Milk Mom, Black Shadow, Puzzle and Dinia, all of them going out for a Spectre round here. And let's see, Milk Mom going out for that force as well. But just to be fair, if this was us playing it, I mean, you know, if this was us playing this specific game, what would you suggest? You know, looking at our economy, what would you suggest? Like we go in for a full eco, or this what RNC would be doing would be specific?
I feel like if they went for like a full save or like a half buy situation, they lost that round anyway, right? So the only difference being that they lost with more economic damage done to them at the same time. So I feel like that if they all coordinated their buys and went for a save, they could have possibly lost a round, true. But then again, they would have had bigger economic advantage where they would have buys for 2 or 3 rounds in advance.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
I think like getting that initial momentum, especially like on defense, is really important on Haven.
For sure, for sure. I mean, it's
Of
gonna
course,
be a
it
tough
depends
deal.
on yeah, it
Yeah.
depends on like the way RNC decides to play it, right? So since they have that Viper, attack is gonna be pretty difficult because they don't have the flexibility of rotating. So they really need to win their defense rounds
Sure,
and
for
kind
sure.
of guarantee that they can use the Viper to the fullest potential.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. I think we're taking a little bit of time from the clock. Well, let's see. So far, guys, I'll just quickly jump into the comment section here, just because everyone's kind of talking a lot on the comment section. So let's see. Night Hunter, welcome to the stream. Windsurfing Gaming, welcome to the stream, brother. Ghost Gaming, welcome to the stream. Denuan, come on, welcome to the stream, brother. Marvindo, Tactical Crouch. Mervin Roy, who chose the map? Sci-Fac did, yeah? Yep, Sci-Fac did. So, Night Hunter, RNZ, come on, Puzzle. Night Hunter, welcome to the stream. So, guys, thank you very much for joining in. And guys, make sure you guys comment, you guys subscribe, you guys like the live, and just tell us what's missing so that we could fix it. And of course, Denuan, hello, and Sonali, welcome to the stream. Yes. All right, guys. So this might take a while. But let's just hold off as far as I can see.
What about drone wave actually?
You want a drone wave here?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I think it will be interesting for our viewers, I think.
Yeah, pretty much, I guess. But let's see how things are gonna work out because right after this match we'll be having another match which would be on Ascent, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So Ray, what do you have to say about that? Because
Ascent was RNC's pick. Actually, RNC wanted to pick Icebox at first, but they were kind of hesitant.
All
So
right.
they decided to go with the with the Ascent map pick, probably because I have a feeling that their Killjoy is pretty new to the team. So I feel like the Killjoy plays alone way too often. So I feel like they have some strats in place for Icebox, and it feels like they're very Viper heavy. So I feel like they're just gonna be doing better on maps that are good for Viper, right? Like
Yeah.
Breeze and Icebox, right? But the thing is, like in most of these tourneys, especially like in the Sri Lankan meta and map picks, Icebox and Breeze are not fan favorites, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So that's probably why they decided to stick to Ascent since it's safer.
For sure. I mean, yeah, for sure. That is for sure. Of course, I think Team Sci-Fi, this is pretty much enough time for them to like show up. I'm not quite sure why it's taking too much time, but yeah.
They have 10 minutes of a technical timeout, but it doesn't renew, so it's only
Yeah.
for one.
Yeah, one certain pause. Yeah. Let's see. All right, boys. So this is out of topic, but what do you think about dialogue, guys? Not so sure, bro. I'd rather not answer. No. Congratulations on your 1,000 subs. Thank you, Hisham. Thank you. Welcome to the stream, Hisham. Much love, brother. Much love. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. And this is a dialogue. Wi-Fi sucks. Mervin says I have no clue, dude. Like yeah. So yeah, basically no clue actually. I'm not supposed to say anything against anything. So let's just focus on the match. And I think yeah. So let's just see if the teams are back and all right. Waiting on everything. until we do it, guys, what do you think about the tournament? Actually, we've got I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams, six or seven. I'm not quite sure. Uh,
8 teams.
8 teams
9 teams.
actually.
9 teams.
9 teams. We've
Sorry,
got 9 teams.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
all right. We've got 9 teams here, and looking into everything, guys, we've got Team Sci-Fac. We got Team Sci-Fac. We've got RNC. We've got Eternals. We've got Harimnella. We've got Lepton League. We've got Saigon Esports. We've got Lagnot. We've got Team Revivery. So we've got a couple of these teams. So guys, so far, I mean, a lot of you guys, I'm pretty sure are familiar with a couple of names, and not familiar with a couple of names as well. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people playing in those certain teams are very familiar to you guys, because these teams are new. The names are new actually. So let's see what these guys has to offer as well. And the timer's popped off. I didn't know. Yeah, I should have told
Yeah,
me.
I was gonna say that, but you were talking, so I didn't want to interrupt. Yeah.
No worries. Let's see.
Praetor really needs to put up some numbers because he's the IGL, and I feel like the majority of the weight is being carried by their Reina,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
that's common to see in many Sri Lankan teams. But at the same time, I feel like it's not good to always over
Wipe the poison.
You should run.
I think if Black Shadow were to ult on that side, it would have been an easy.
It would have been an easy.
It would have been an easy stall actually. I think Black Shadow here
I like the
hesitating a
position
little bit.
that Kraito is holding.
What is it, bro?
I like this angle that Kraito is holding.
All right. I think Black Shadow here takes down Kraito here at the same time as well. So we've got Raiden here holding out to the Link party at the moment. I think the Killjoy post-ban lineups are also stuck up in the moment. And what is this? An ult coming out from exactly.
Their corners, yeah. Good trade from their Killjoy.
Kasitaku actually. A second ult getting popped up here at the same time as well. In the last few seconds of the plant, what is happening, ladies and gentlemen? The time is gonna pop out, and of course Kasitaku here gets taken down at the same time as well. That's a very unfortunate round here. I'm very confused on what just happened.
It's just RNC. I feel like they have the better aim and the better gunplay, but they're just making really bad decisions.
Yeah, I think utility-wise, I think Team Zyfac, utility-wise, they're really far apart. Like when it comes to this match, as far as I can see, because the Killjoy ultimate, which is really good at retaking and also at defending, and of course the wipe ult. Like wipe ult could, dropping out the wipe ult basically could block out a single site for a single round. I'm not quite sure why they used it on that specific moment, but let's see. Neymar pushing out from a shot here. Of course, the Milk Mom's gonna hold on to A main, but he's gonna make a little bit of noise. He's gonna push out, but I think Neymar is pretty much aware of what is gonna happen. I think Milk Mom might just be in trouble here at the moment. Milk Mom's going in hot and of course gets taken down, but at least he got the trade down here before he got taken apart. And Puzzle, of course, taking down Maximum. That is huge. That is really huge for the team of RNC. Going back A. They're going back here. The Killjoy util gets activated too soon here at the same time as well. Just the alarm bot here, but of course the plant going down.
Something I'd like to see from RNC's Black Shadow is like not always deploying the Viper Wall, and saving the Viper Wall for like a retake. Because the orb is always retractable, right?
Yeah, for sure. Good retake coming out from the side of Team RNC. Puzzle with the 3k, but of course Black Shadow holding out that angle and taking down the finishing touches, and of course the round goes to the side of Team RNC. A good, very well played retake here actually, and also at the same time a lot of people, I think a lot of these players, including Milk Mom and of course Neymar here, they may misplace a lot of util actually. They misplace a lot of util. And on the same time, they pushed in at the very, I don't think it's just very, I think it's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate that they did that. But let's see. When it comes to, this is the same Viper wall that we saw from that previous scrim that we watched RNC play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
RNC can do so much better and be much more ahead if they actually tried new things.
For sure, for sure. The paint
Wow.
shells getting popped up, but he's walking into the paint shells. What? Hustle. Black Shadow. There's a considerable amount of damage to Raiden here at the same time as well. Raiden instantly going down for the plant, but
Spike
Dinia
planted.
here gets a quick
One
push.
enemy
Dinia gets the
remaining.
first shot, and of
That's
course,
a very smooth retake from,
for sure.
From RNC.
Turret killed them.
Was that a turret kill?
Puzzle dive to the turret.
Bomb grenade out.
CZ did him bad. CZ did him bad, but
Oh,
isn't
that's
he?
that's really.
Oh
that's a
my
really great
lord. CZ.
Out of
Killjoy
charges.
What?
volley.
One enemy
Is
remaining.
he going out crazy with his turret at the same time as well? Picks up a 3k, but I think it's general that Sissy went out for his post plant position, but at the same time, you know, the spike wasn't planted towards the open though. It was planted
Yeah.
more towards the side, and of course it's just a blind spot there when you check at that angle.
Plus, like, I think all Killjoys, especially the Killjoys who play with like a molly on the spike, you should probably not trust your molly way too much because people do shoot it.
Yeah, and they do
Even
spray
though
on it.
RNC
Yeah,
is
that's true.
shooting it, yeah.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I think Black Shadow's he's too quick with his util here. He's playing Viper and he's a little bit too quick with his util, and
Yeah.
he could just save his Viper wall and use his poison cloud actually on that C main area.
Especially now that they've seen that they follow a consistent pattern of like flashing and then running with
Yeah.
the flash. She could just simply keep a Viper orb somewhere, and as they flash through, she can send a molly, and it's I feel like a pretty easy damage and pretty easy
Spike
kill.
down.
For sure.
A.
Kastov gets taken. Kastov takes down Kryto here.
ZZ has C-site, but ZZ doesn't commit to the push or
I think
take
the
control of
spike
that
gets
C-site.
topped off here as well, no? So I think they pretty much have to get the spike and then go for that rotation. But Raiden here is pretty much stuck. Oh my lord. And he goes off for the heal
30
as well,
seconds
just for
left.
10 HP. This is a lot of use of util actually. Could have just saved it, but let's see what team RNC does. Yeah. They're going fast, they're going in fast. Lightning
Spike
spin towards the
planted.
spike actually.
I think the Killjoy really understood that.
Oh my god, Raiden!
No charges left.
That was really smart of Raiden there, just to make things equal between the two teams. But he's very much low on HP as well. Puzzle not clearing out the angles here. Black Shadow gets a quick pick on Neymar here. The poison cloud getting popped over here. Poison smoke getting popped over here as well. And of course, yeah, the defuse happening. The spray is happening. He's gonna go in for a quick defuse. And what is happening? The ping's not picking up another
Last player standing.
ninja defuse. It's not even a ninja defuse, honestly. It's just a normal defuse coming out from the side of RNC. What's happening here? They're depending too much on their post plant actually, staying out of sight. They're playing it way too safe. I feel like if they could just hold on to like a couple of wolf angles within the site, at least 2 of them, that would have been like really nice.
Placing sentry.
Also, I think RNC can like benefit from playing a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, for sure. At the moment, you know, since everybody's struggling here, of course, team Sci-Fac, they're struggling with a little bit on util. The little bit of economy as well. So I think if they could push out and get a little bit of map control here, that would have been really nice as well. But yeah,
Cutting their vision.
let's see. Milk Mom gets splashed off, and the Molly actually doing some holding up here. Both these layers, Reyna layers up, pop off. Of course, Black Shadow going out for that spray. Maximus taking down Black Shadow here. Milk Mom goes out once again, getting that quick
Timing
hit.
on Neymar.
Jeez.
Wall raised.
I think Red
Milk
goes
Mom
off for the.
jumps and misses the shot.
Spike down. C.
Very
Last
Oh my
player
lord, what's
standing.
happening? This is just.
No charges left. Your
Mom
duty
gets
is not
revived
over.
here at the same time as well, but let's see what.
I feel like RNC invests a lot into their ultimates without thinking too much about it.
That is true. And the fact that they have really good aim here, it just covers up for everything, to be honest. Like they mess
Yeah.
up their util part, but somehow, oh my lord, they mess up their
30
util
seconds
part.
left.
But see what's gonna happen. Kraito, that Odin, Kasitafu gets. I think this is the second time Kraito died towards that Odin. He's just having a really bad time with that Odin here. Kraito's
Yeah. Must be hard for him since he's like IGLing
for sure.
and like he's not able to keep up the momentum as well. But generally, you do see that like the controller player or you know the IGL kind of bottom frag very often.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, when it comes to 100 Thieves as well, I mean, most of the time I've seen he go bottom track, to be honest. But you know, sometimes
Yeah.
there are really good times that where he, you know, actually does something. But yeah, that's a little bit of info about 100 Thieves. But coming to a little bit of mid control here, Kraito going out with his mid push.
I actually like how fast they move towards that mid
You
side.
should run.
They're just super confident and sure that RNC is not gonna push them.
Yeah, for sure. I think CC here.
Alarm bot out. Spike
Big
down.
Mom gets a
B.
pick on Raiden here at the same time as well. Big Mom gets disarmed.
Unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate. I'm very confused on what to watch, and of course, oh my lord, what's happening here?
Spike planted.
My lord, Lord Jesus, what? okay.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god.
I'm struggling.
Standing.
I'm struggling. As a cast,
I
I'm
don't know
struggling
what
to
to
keep
talk
track
about.
of what to talk about. Honestly, it's just like mayhem, like just literal chaos here. But either ways, you know, Kraito, they've got their. I think teams Sci-Fi, they've got their plan down, so it's up to Kazitafu to make a change. But of course, the Odin, I think isn't it? Oh yeah, okay. I think that's
Odin.
What is it?
Oh,
what
no,
is
I
this?
think
Kazitafu?
Kazitafu
Oh, is he
is
AFK?
Imagine if I
He
died.
lagged.
He lagged, dude. He's gonna pick it up though. He's gonna pick it up either way. So.
Yeah, he's still gonna
Yeah.
get the DP, but he did lag out.
I mean, I think
looking
that's
for the
very
op.
fortunate that yeah, he's looking for the operator. I think it's very fortunate that he had an operator. I mean, he had an Odin here at that specific moment, because I feel like if that wasn't an Odin, his spray would have just emptied the mag out of a normal assault or something like that.
True.
Yeah. Besides, he was blind nearsighted as well.
10th round and a 7-3 lead for RNC. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good actually. But you know,
Considering
the
the fact
real deal happens when RNC jumps on to attack. To be honest,
Yeah, that's where the Viper becomes really weak.
that's true. That's true.
Right now, even right now, the Viper is making like a lot of mistakes, but it's like being covered up for the fact that they're playing defense.
Yeah, for sure.
Stay
Puzzle
down.
picks out that quick kill onto Killjoy itself,
You
but the
will
revive
not
here.
kill my allies.
I think having Black Shadow here, having his mollies here, I feel like he would have just thrown in a couple of mollies, but Black Shadow here goes out for the second pick. Manages to pick up so much so fast in so little time. At the same time as well, Raiden just holding on, and of course
One
Neymar
enemy remaining.
picking up Black Shadow. That's very unfortunate, but I think Kasitafu's really
Spike
he's
planted.
really slow at coming onto the side here. But let's see, it's a 2v1 situation between Raiden.
Like I said, it's very easy for them to commit their ultimates.
Oh my lord, yeah, that's true.
They're not hesitant at all. They don't value
Last round
or
before
respect
the
their
switch.
ultimates.
That's true. That is true, honestly. I think so far, looking at everything, you know, both these teams they have issues with the economy here. Looking at how things are working, because a couple of them they've got Ares, a couple of them they've got Frenzies, a couple of them they've got I don't know, Spectres, and of course there are a couple of Phantoms here at the same time as well. Everything is so messed up. Like,
Yeah, but it's not an issue because it's the last round anyway. So I
Yeah,
think
that's
they
the thing.
Get as much as they can.
Barrier created.
And Black Shadow's playing with that Bucky.
easy though. Yeah, he is actually. I mean, this would have been really nice if he could just ult off the side just to make sure that, you know, Seaside doesn't get taken down,
Yeah.
because, you know, and he's also peeking out with the. Oh lord, this is gonna be end up bad actually.
They're playing too many guessing games where That's a good setup from RNC Garage, by the way. But like they're playing too many guessing games. I feel they stack onto sites where they think they might shrink.
Feel like Black Shadow might get taken down here. Yeah, there you go. I think this is only if he could just ult off the side and
Spike down.
CC going out with the ADC as well takes down Dinia, but Milk Mom is still alive. Is he gonna make
One
it?
enemy
He
remaining.
is gonna make it, but he's gonna go in
Last
for that
player
reload.
standing.
Oh my lord, this is just deja vu here. Kasitafu just speaking off from the same angle from the previous round here, but the only difference would be Kryto win the last man standing. It's a 1v1 between the both, and of course the Odin. Of course the Odin wins. That's just an obvious
Kryto is
answer.
not having any luck against this Odin.
Switching
I think
sides.
this Odin that Kasitafu plays is basically like the nerf factor for for Kryto here. It's like basically his kryptonite here. True.
That is so sad.
That is so sad. Like this guy's Odin is that guy's kryptonite. No freaking clue. But let's see. So a little bit of change in pace, ladies and gentlemen. We've got RNC on the attack here. So let's see what kind of. I already feel like this is a huge mistake here, but you know, where I think the fact that I'm not quite sure. Let's see how Kasitafu is gonna like play this alarm bot. I'm just gonna like just guess. I mean I've been playing the guessing game for a while here at the same time as well, because we've got Milk Mom here going. Oh, this is gonna be frenzy. This is gonna be a frenzy rush here coming out from Milk Mom.
It's good that they're committing and taking the space really fast,
Yeah.
especially with the Viper wall.
Oh lord.
Like I said, like they need to play
Oh,
very
Lord.
aggressive and very fast.
Milk
That's
Mom.
exactly what's happening. Bodies dropping from all over the
He's
place.
dropping. I think Milk Mom pretty much covers up for his team, gets all the trades down as well. But he makes a lot of noise here. Like, actually, he's making a lot of noise. I think it's because he's very
Sage
confident.
Sage really needs
One
to go
enemy
grab that
remaining.
Viper.
Yeah, I
And
think they
of
already
course,
know.
and Neymar on the flank.
Yeah.
That's just easy info. And Neymar doesn't have a chance here.
For sure, he's gonna get pretty much gonna get sandwiched here. But let's see how things are gonna work out. I think Team RNC they're
Viper
playing a
wall
little bit.
comes up and they... Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
You were a boulder.
If he stayed inside that
I am
Viper
a
wall, he
mountain.
could have isolated a 1v1 and
For
kind
sure.
of had chance, but he pushed out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Plus that decay just makes it so much easier for a classic to destroy.
That's true. We've got Neymar and Milk Mom performing almost exactly the same. We've got 14 frags on Milk Mom, and of course the Puzzle should also be mentioned. This is very balanced here. 14, 13, 12, 10. the kill feed is very balanced towards the side of RNC, and at the same time we've got 10, 10, 9, 8, 7 on the side of Cyfac. Let's see that Killjoy turret there. That's a lot of information. I think if only CC could peek out with that turret here, he would have gotten in a quick pick with that Marshall here. The Marshall is just...
I think they're playing the fake because you can use that Viper commit factor from that
For
that
sure.
wall and just rotate over.
That's a very good
Now
read
it's,
actually.
Now it's just a matter of who can get here the fastest and who can win the gunfight.
For sure, I think they've already got the got Kryto down, and of course, just like I said,
Wow.
that Marshall could just be so deadly. Shashi overextending a little bit, but gets the pick down. Uses a little bit of aggression coming from the side of Cyfac here. But of course here, oh my
Oh,
lord,
he's
this
next
pick.
corner.
That's a really tough corner to peek actually, but at the same time, let's see, it's just Neymar down to the last game again. He's been I think he's been this is what he does. I think he's more down towards the lurk role actually, being a duelist itself. And of course, yes, the tactical crouching. It's not just
confident.
oh my lord, it's not just one guy, it's the entire team. It's the entire team just tactical crouching one guy. Yeah, that's just guts, honestly. RNC says they're not afraid anymore. But let's see, games games do change, especially when it comes to defense. A lot of teams tend to be really aggressive. So let's see if we could see the same from the side of Team Cyfac.
man. That name just dangerous as hell.
True. Like potential potential ban for the casters here.
True.
True. Of course,
Hey, honestly, it's committing this right off the bat.
they didn't take out the. I'm not quite sure why Neymar here. I think he's playing a little bit too passive here. Not even aggressing onto the
Yeah,
enemy here. Actually,
I feel like as a raise, like you should definitely be abusing those satchels and that speed advantage you have.
it's just Milk Mom just abusing that Spectre here. The run and gun coming out from Milk Mom at the same time, but Raiden, it's just.
But Raiden's super low. I don't think he can win any gunfights.
That's true.
One enemy remaining.
Not just Raiden, actually, even Kratos kind of low. And that's gonna be another round towards the side of Team RNC, and this doesn't stop, ladies and gentlemen. The crouch button just keeps on clicking itself.
Might need to check their PCs
For sure. I think they've got to like unplug the keyboard and plug it back again. That might work.
Yeah.
Might work or might just not work. Who knows?
Might make it worse.
Might make it worse.
Let's go.
The fun fact about it is that RNC does it as a team as well. They just surround one single guy and just keep on keep on doing it.
Unlike our team RNG, where we actually it's only me teabagging everyone.
Oh my lord, the corners doesn't get cleared whatsoever, but I think Puzzle is relying a lot on Milk Mom here.
That was a messy spray, but
True. Actually, I think the fact that I think this is something that I've noticed about Puzzle is that he that's a bad ball actually.
I don't like how Cyfac always on the retakes, they always keep splitting up and playing these very split up retakes. They, even if it's a 2v4 for instance,
Last player standing.
they literally make it impossible to win by making it so easy to focus on each of them separately, right?
True.
If they were adding pressure from heaven and from A short, maybe they could have had a higher chance of winning this round, but as you can see, ZZ is just playing passive. ZZ just started fighting when the Omen died, right? When Kryto died, and I feel like there's just a major lack of support. But even the tactical crouches coming in, I feel like it's affecting the mental of Cyfac.
For sure.
Match point.
They're definitely not on the same state. Neymar started the game differently, and he's playing a different game right now.
Different game at the same time as well. That's true. I think Milk Mom here with 20 frags here, and of course Puzzle nonetheless has got 18 himself at the same time as well. And so far, ladies and gentlemen, we've not seen Cyfac being as aggressive as they were on attack here. I think the tending a little bit of a garage.
Focus way too much on their attack on this map.
That's true, but Kryto here gets out a 2, so that's gonna be very beneficial when it comes to equalizing the odds here. But Kasitafu, he's got his Odin. He's got his Odin as usual. He's tend to be the Odin guy in the team, and of course, let's see. Finally, a little bit of a push, but Neymar failing here to confirm. I think Dinia does not know that it's just not Neymar here, but Maximus is also there, but he's not actually.
I do not think RNC should push this, but yeah, but if the util just gets wasted like that pretty early, then
For
it's
sure,
fine.
for sure.
They have more than enough time.
For sure. I think we've got Maximus in.
Plus with the plant, Viper's gonna get her ulti.
And of course, yes, that's a nice alarm bot coming out from side of RNC. But of course, the alarm bot's doing
Spike
pretty much
down,
what they're supposed to do here. But Raiden gets a quick pick on Black Shadow, and of course,
Last player
Dinia
standing.
whiffing out a little bit on that quick turn, but it's just gonna be Kasitapu with that crouched Odin here. Will he make it? He's just gonna hold that angle, but I don't think this is gonna be This is gonna be
It's probably going to be a stalemate round.
yeah, probably, and I'm not
Placing
quite
10
sure if he's
seconds
going
left.
out for a save or if he's going out for a push. It's just 7 seconds on the clock, so I feel like the best they could offer is just cast it off on that save, but no, he decides not to. He decides I think he knows that he's got cash, so you know, who cares? I'm just gonna peek out and you know, let's see if I could get a kill. But let's see, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Team RNC still pretty much doing well on the econ at the same time as well, and a little bit of a comeback coming out from the side of Sci-Fac. Can they actually make it? Can they make it into an OT? Can they make it into an OT, and can they make a difference here on the defense? But let's see, you know, looking at
The biggest problem with the last round is that RNC backed off from the attack and they just decided not to take that fight. They just showed that they lost that confidence, you know.
I think Team RNC, they are playing a little bit of follow the lead here. Everybody just runs behind Milk Mom. Actually, if Milk Mom goes down, they are being really passive here. But let's see if they clear their corners well here. Milk Mom just going in hot, and of course,
noisy on that push. But
why do I think of Krishant when I say this? If you are watching, bro, this is towards you. My lord. Okay, I think Black Shadow, he pretty much doesn't know what he's up against. Kryto, finally a little bit of aggression coming out from the side of Sci-Fac. They're actually pushing out the flags. They're getting Kryto could, like, you know, pass through that order. It's just like the only reason. I think it just works on it just works on Kryto as well. It doesn't work on the rest of the team. It just works on Kryto. This is basically made to deal with Kryto. So let's see how things are gonna work out. Kazitafu pushes in. He's just holding out. Am I lagging or is he lagging? I think it's me lagging. Well, let's see.
10 seconds
Yeah, I
left.
think I'm lagging. Okay. I think a little bit of a Valorant bug here, but let's see how things are gonna work out. But last 6 seconds, last couple of milliseconds, and of course he's gonna go out for that save because he knows that, you know, the money is of the utmost essence, and of course, let's see how things are gonna work out for
like
both
you
of these
said,
teams.
they're too like reliant on Milk Mom for those like for those entries, and also for living until the end of the round. It's really hard to do. I feel like they had a major advantage simply because they had those previous rounds in, plus they had the economic advantage, right?
Yeah. And something
was
that
easy
I've
to get
noticed,
this
dude,
one.
about a lot of IGLs, dude, like they tend to, like, you know, go silent once they're killed, dude. Like they only talk a lot. They only talk a lot when they're
When they're
alive.
fragging.
Yeah. See, not everyone is like you, dude.
It's so awkward.
Lol. Solo is in the chat. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just messing around. Krishantan, who is that? Lol.
Finally, we're seeing like a slower. Yeah, we're seeing a slower move towards C.
Are they like watching the live or something? we're pointing out a lot of. I think Milk Mom deciding to push into that molly, and of course clearing out the Killjoy turret, which is gonna be a real pain actually. Sissy with that Odin, what is happening? Sissy with the 3K. He's going down with that dream.
Last player
Oh my
standing.
lord. Is this happening for real? Mom gets traded down. That's what was that? Ray, what was that?
I have no clue. Odin supremacy.
Odin
This
supremacy.
this is literally just a match between who has the better Odin.
Better Odin.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think. Yeah, I'm not even sure, dude. I mean, like, Odin on defense is gonna be really tough to beat.
And literally just running Odin, like 3 Odin. It's literally like a troll game.
Yeah. Neymar trying his very best to get on that box there, but you know, messing up both the times. But yeah, let's see how things are gonna work out. You know, a little bit of a comeback here coming out from the side of Sci-Fac. Let's see how they manage it. And as usual, they're being really noisy here at the moment. Yeah, they've been really noisy, but of course, Milk Mom gets that pick onto Neymar Junior, of course.
They just need to make sure that they close this off the right way.
And something that we should realize is that the entire team pushes in, and of course I think this is a really good chance for them to rotate here. If I feel like if they were already planning on going out for that lockdown, the Killjoy lockdown, they could have just put on a couple of more.
The spot that Omen is playing in is, yeah, it's very important because it can confirm whether they're rotating or not.
Yeah,
Like
true,
the same, if he calls for the rotate way too early, this is a free A site.
And I feel like if they could just get a little bit of map control, if Team RNC were to go A and then Team Sci-Fac were to drop down that lockdown, of course, I feel like if they could just set in a couple of more people on the flank, just so they could cut like choke RNC on that rotation point. But this
30
is something
seconds left.
different actually.
Welcome to my world.
Finally, finally, dude. I was gonna say the same thing. More ultimates get him dropped off here. Raiden just running for his life. This man is scared. This man is running for his life, dude. He knows what he's up against. There's a Killjoy lockdown happening. There's a Viper speed getting popped off, and then of course, was that Shazli? Yes, that is Shazli. I mean the Milk Mom. That is Milk Mom. That is Milk Mom dropping. That's just 3 ultimates getting popped off. But Sissy is slowly coming out with his Odin. He's just the better Odin. Sissy with the better Odin. And of course, making too much noise here. At the same time, Maximus with an Odin at the same time as well. But will they have enough time?
The
Puzzle.
GG, the RNC
GG,
wins.
that's pretty much gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty much gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen.
Last
Pretty much
player.
gonna be it. Oh my lord. That last round was just literal chaos, dude. But that was literal
I feel like
chaos.
when both teams are like doing well, they just it's just messy. I really have no other way to put it. 8 first bloods on Milk Mom.
That's true, that's true.
I would like to see more dependency put on Puzzle instead of just Milk Mom, because that jet on the entry is like really important, but like she was not dashing in or taking that space every round. Like they were kind of wanting Milk Mom to take the initiative and also at the same time get those frags and survive and basically carry the entire round. That's
For
not
sure,
really
for sure.
the role of the duelist. The duelist can die early and it's totally fine. Like logically speaking, like the duelist doesn't have any utility or any benefit to the team post plan. The only thing they have is their aim, right?
For
Whereas
sure.
like a Killjoy or a Viper or even an Omen, whatever, right? If you're not a duelist, you basically have a lot of utility that you can help stall a defuse or just
For
stop a
sure,
defuse.
and dude, something that I've noticed about Neymar here as well, being the race on the team, he was playing really passive as well. He was going out for that lurk as well at the same time. So I feel like if he could have just at least used a couple of his util, because the race util, they're really crucial when it comes to like clearing corners without actually taking a big risk and also getting
Exactly.
info with that Roomba.
Yeah,
So,
I didn't see enough Roomba.
I think we
plays.
have to take a break now. At least 10 minutes.
yeah,
Take
sure,
like
sure,
a
sure,
5
sure.
minutes break before the next
Sure.
one.
All right. I think you guys should talk to the teams and decide on that. Like since that downstairs, you guys could talk to the teams and figure that out. Yeah, yeah. And I think a 5-minute break would have been fine. I think 5-minute break would be fine. And anything else you noticed, Ray?
I'd like to see RNC do something different with their defense. Like I feel like on defense they had so many opportunities to win against Sci-Fac,
Yeah.
simply because like the way Sci-Fac was like clearing A long, for instance, right? It was very lazy. They weren't really like clearing it. No utility spent towards it. They were just walking past it and they just like took a glance towards A long and went A short, for instance, right?
For sure, for
Those are like things you can like capitalize on because like it's simply just easy, right? Like shoot someone who's not prepared.
That's true. That's true. I think
On
we
site
we
take-
might. Oh, yeah, dude.
On side takes, I feel like they didn't prioritize their smokes and like actually like use the smokes well to block off or help assist with those side takes and side control. of course, I feel like, especially on like Sci-Fac's side, I feel like Praito was very nervous and he was messing up some of his smokes.
Mm-hmm.
So that could have been it.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's actually true. Honestly, I mean, if we could see, we've got another match, guys. We've got another match, which would be, I think
What's
this
the
is
next map?
that will be Ascent, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that will be
Ray,
Ascent.
what's the map? Ascent, no.
It will be Ascent.
Yes, it's a 10.
Yeah. So it will be Ascent, and I think Ascent. On Ascent, since it's I mean it's sort of like like the default map for a lot of tourneys that I've been watching, and I think that we might run into a lot of different strats, a lot of different players coming out from both the teams, and I'm surprised to see what agents they are trying to play as at the same time as well. So let's just see how things are going to work out for both of these teams, I think, because so far I feel like both of these teams are well balanced. It's just that some of these players, I think I'm pretty sure it's because it's just the first match. Of course, when it comes to the first match, everybody's kind of nervous. There's a lot of pressure running into their heads, and I feel like that's why, because that's the main basic reason why Kreiter was struggling a little bit in the previous match. But I feel like he could just do better in the second match, because I know that he would do better. So let's see how things are going to work out for both of these teams, and till we wait for that, I think it might take a while, but let's wait for that. Let's wait for the next match, which would be happening right about in another couple of minutes. And of course, we've got Solo in the chat. Of course, no one can beat Solo. True. Solo better duelist. I would like Pathfinder instead of Jet or Race. Oh, Solo is actually more than a duelist. He's actually a really good Sova, to be honest. He's a really good Sova. Yes. So if you guys want any tips on Sova, you guys better ask Solo. Solo knows best. Yeah. So besides that, I think besides that, that's pretty much it. So let's see what these teams has to offer, and what these teams will do, actually. And we've got a couple of more matches happening tonight at the same time as well, which will be what exactly, Dasun? Could you name out the matches that would be happening? We would be streaming tonight, and the matches that we would be streaming.
No, this is the only match.
Oh, really?
This is the only match we are streaming tonight. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the
Because
next. What is it?
it's going
Unfortunately,
too late night. That's why we decided.
unfortunately, there aren't 5 million matches for base to cast in
Oh,
one night.
Oh.
So.
True. I mean, I was just getting warmed up. It's been a while since I've casted on Valorant, so I'm just struggling a little bit here, because the last time I think I casted was on Dialogue, actually. Yeah, I was casting then. It has been so long since I've casted, so I'm trying to get the hang of it. But I'll be on point in a couple of matches or two. So let's see. And of course, we've got Ray as well, the analyst for the day. And of course, we've got our organizing committee, Oxa and Dasan, at the same time as well. All right, boys. So what's everybody up to? Tips for KO, Night Hunter, tips for KO. What tips do we have on KO? Ray, you got any tips on KO?
Flash them and shoot them in the face.
Yeah. And learn how to 180. And learn how to. Oh, Solo says I got you. Yeah. He surely does. He knows how to play. He knows how to play KO, actually. No lie, he knows how to play KO. Actually, you just gotta make sure you know how to 180 or 90. You guys have to make sure you just flash, turn around, turn straight, and then you basically shoot out. Look at the sky prey and throw your knife. Look at the sky prey and throw your knife. Alright. Solo has a lot of info, actually. And we are on 37 likes on the stream as well, guys. So make sure you guys like on the stream, and of course make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Because we've got this tournament happening for a while. So let's see what the tournament has to offer, what a lot of these players has to offer, because we'll be seeing a lot of good teams here participating, and not just this. And I think we'll be seeing platinum teams, we'll be seeing diamond teams, we'll be seeing more teams taking part. And it's just at the end of the day, we just want to see more Valorant. We just want to see more Valorant, so let's just see more Valorant. That's like the basic deal to it. So basically, let's just jump into it. Honestly, yeah. Where's Q&A? Mostly lands somewhere. Yes, Q&A. I'll do the Q&A for sure. Best advice ever, bro. Yes, Solo knows the best. Solo knows the best actually. And let's go in for a quick poll actually. Wait. Right.
Are we changing the attacking or defending side?
Actually, I think Ray will handle that actually.
Yeah, okay.
Alright guys, a little bit of a poll on the chat. Who would win the Ascent map? So we've got RNC and we've got Team Sci-Fac. So guys, you guys make sure you guys vote and tell us which team will win. So tell us which team you would think would win the second match, and just tell us if we would be seeing a third match at the same time as well. Will it be RNC? Will it be Sci-Fac? Which team would it be? I kidnap kids part time. Sure, dude. Alright. Yeah. Ray, what's up? Yeah, hold on there. 1 second, hold up. I think I'll quickly have to like change out the I'll have to change out the names here because we were running on we were running on we were running on RNC on defend. So let's see. So Sci-Fac's gonna be attacking, yeah? Nice. Sci-Fac on defend and RNC on attack. So let's see, ladies and gentlemen, what we've got. What's popping? Alright, awesome. Right, let's get into it. Yeah, I'm ready actually. Let's get. Why so? Ah, yeah. I need. Oh, okay. Jeez. All right. All right, guys. Let's see how things are gonna work out. Shush! I kidnap kids part time. Night Hunter, nice. RNC legend. Anyone? Now because of Corona, business is low. No kids in the road. Jesus, dude. Oxa formal base. The delay is back. Yes, the delay is back. Yeah, dude. Lots of candy in the van. Just no kids. What? What's happening here? Like, I don't understand. Like, what are you guys talking about? Like, sus. That's sus, dude. That's really sus, honestly. All right. Yeah, there are lots of candy in the van. Kids. All right. So, okay, just a gentle reminder, guys. So I think we'll be having the second match after. I mean, not the second match. We'll be having the second match for the tournament, which will be between. I think that will be between teams. Let me just quickly scroll through. I think that will be between teams Eternals and teams Harib Nila. So team HN, that is. So we'll be having that match tomorrow as well at the time. I think that will be happening at 9 p.m. sharp. Yeah, Oxa? Oh, really? All right. Okay. So what? Yeah. So Lepton League and Saigon Esports will be at 9 p.m. tomorrow sharp. Yeah. So we'll be having a single match per day or what? Yeah. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Fine. Yeah. 8:30. All right. Okay. Because so I think we'll have to let the people know. We'll have to let the people know beforehand because everybody's kind of confused whether it's 8:30 or 9. So let's make. I'll yeah. Yeah, we'll make sure that you guys stay in touch with the schedules at the same time as well. So guys, thank you very much for being a part of the stream. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you very much for helping me reach 1K to everybody that's joining in. And yeah, dude. Oh, nice, awesome. All right. We good, boys. We'll be starting soon. Let's go. All right. What are you expecting, Ray? What are you expecting?
See what RNC is going to pick.
Yeah. What are you
So this is
expecting?
not a
As-
knockout round.
Yeah.
Knockout round.
RNC is
This is
kinda
not a
going for the
knockout
same
actually.
comp, right?
Yeah,
For
that's
the
the best
same
of the
agent
best of three is a
combination,
knockout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? RNC is going for the same agent combination, right?
Let's see how what Dinia goes by. If Dinia goes with the Sage, of course, I think RNC would be playing out the same strat. But we've got Neymar here on a different role here. Actually, he's gonna go off with a Brimstone, if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty much gonna adapt. That's definitely gonna make a change. I'm pretty sure that's definitely gonna make a change. So let's see how things are gonna work out. So what are you expecting, Ray? Because I know that you pretty much understands everything before I do. So tell me what's on your mind. Tell me.
I feel like Kryto is gonna go for the duelist pick because
Ouch.
he feels like he's responsible for carrying the team and making that huge difference, and that's why you're gonna see the duelist pick. I don't think that it's the original or natural
Select your
composition.
agent.
That's true.
And once again, Dinia is
Even,
AFK.
yeah.
Lord. Dinia. Dinia's having connection issues, but yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm?
Dinia's strategy of not picking is like server darting to see who's on the enemy team.
Yeah. Just jump on the live, just see which changes these guys are gonna pick. But still, it doesn't change though. It doesn't change anything though. Like they're just gonna. He's gonna play this. Okay, let's just go with a normal comp. That's what they do. Yeah. I think Dinia's okay. I think we could definitely jump into the second match for team RNC and team Sci-Fac. So let's see how things are gonna work out. I think they're ready. So I think Dasa has to start off.
No, my part is not ready. I think ED captain is in the game. I think.
That's not possible. What? No,
Yeah. RNC Black Shadow is offline.
no, it's not Black Shadow. It's Kryto. It says party members are not ready. It shows Kryto. What's wrong?
I think try to
think-
DC'd again. I think try to DC'd again.
Can Dawson kick Kryto and tell him to rejoin or like invite him again?
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. But RNC Black Shadow is offline.
No, he's ready.
That's
He's
not a
ready.
problem. That's not a
Yeah, that's
problem.
not a
He's there. It's just a bug.
I think Kaito has DC, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely what has happened.
Yeah, the new one. Welcome. All right. So, what do you guys think of the new butterfly nap? Actually, I mean, I know what Ray thinks. Ray thinks it's addictive. I think it's distracting.
Kaito stay,
Yeah, exactly. It is distracting because it's addictive, right?
Yeah.
It's like you're always gonna be pulling it out in the worst time, and you're gonna die.
True. That makes so much sense actually.
It's pay to lose.
Yeah, true. It's pay to lose basically. But actually,
Save your money.
I mean, I'm
think
surprised. Oh wait,
Kaito
Kaito can. Yeah.
Yeah, Kaito is bugged. Like, he should leave the party and join again. Yeah. Can someone invite Kaito again?
Sorry?
No, can
Yeah,
someone
that's
from,
just
team
open
invite
the
Kaito?
party. Just open the party.
Okay.
Okay, close it now.
I'll restart it.
Close the party. Close the party.
Yeah,
Okay, now we can start. Sri Lankan internet be like, true dude. Alright. Alright guys, so we'll be jumping into this match agent selection once again. So just like Ray usually, just like what Ray said in the previous game, it's nothing new to us. It's just the usual, chilling. So let's see. Oh right. So is Linnea here? I hope so.
You usually see that like certain people only have one role to play, but then at the same time you also like do realize that like you have like flex players as well, right?
Yeah.
Like
Me for instance.
yeah. Like generally speaking, like you obviously like I feel like if you have like a smokes player, they're only gonna be smokes for like every map, right?
Yeah.
But in RNC, it's as if like they only play one role and one role only.
But the
Yeah.
same couldn't be said about Milk Mom. I think that guy plays pretty much everything. Like he plays Initiator,
he
he
does.
plays Sentinel, he plays freaking Duelist. Like this guy
Yeah,
is
but
like handful.
But
Yeah.
what I mean is like when they're playing as a team, I feel like they just copy the same composition on every single map, but
Choose your
they
agent.
don't actually have like a specific level of like tightness and coordination that should come from playing the same lineup on every map, right? Like you have the same utility, the same timing and everything when you're playing the same agent composition on every map, right? But they don't have that level of coordination that I feel like Sci-Fact had.
And dude, I
You
feel
know?
like the downside to it is that the fact that they stick onto the same agent is that if a duelist or like a agent a player that's going on in an important role such as I don't know Killjoy, like if they're having a bad day, dude, there's no going back. There's no switching roles. Like so,
Yeah.
like that part of the team, the duelist side of the team, the entry side of the team is gonna be really down because I've seen a lot
Yeah.
of good teams, dude. If they are not feeling it, if they are not feeling like very confident about what they're doing, they just switch on the roles, dude. They're like very comfortable with anything basically. So just switch
Yeah.
off the roles, actually. Exactly. So I feel like that's a huge downside to it. I feel like that's a huge downside to it basically.
Exactly. I feel, and I also feel like from Skyfact's side, they should have definitely had Raito on the duelist for the last match, since Neymar was not being beneficial to the team as a duelist anyway. You know,
Yeah, true.
because that Omen lurk could have been fine, but the Raze lurk is just not something you see because it's not effective, right? Like Raze is just a very noisy, fast-paced agent. Who's good at taking space but not good at being silent, right?
That's true.
And
That's
when
true.
you think of Omen, you just think of silence, right?
That's true, dude. That is very true. Alright guys, so we are down to the second match between Team RNC versus Team Cyfac, and of course we've got Team Cyfac on the defenders here. A little bit of a change from the previous game, so let's see. Team RNC a little bit towards bent towards the side of A here, Are we seeing? We're seeing. I think sound cues are being a little bit too much here. I think, yeah. Milk Mom pretty much looks at Black Shadow here. I think he was, and here to be honest, I think Milk Mom is not gonna go on with a Lear here at the same time as well. It's a little bit of a lack of util here, but let's see. He's got enough cash, but I'm not quite sure. No Lear, but they quickly jump onto side. Of course, Puzzle clears that corner.
It's not that Puzzle cleared that corner.
I
I
saw
feel
that.
like Neymar just
Bad aim. Whiffed a lot. Yeah, that's true.
Night night.
Kryto doing a little bit of a change here, working very well towards his team here. I think Kryto's looking at how Kryto is playing. I feel like Kryto is very organized here. This is not the Kryto that we saw in the first game. This is extremely different actually. He's waiting out the Viper util here at the same time as well. Will Black Shadow be able to pull it off? And of course, I think if, oh my lord, I think if Maximus could have stuck it, yeah, I think Black Shadow here pulled it off, and if Maximum could just at least get half of the, at least could have gotten half of the spike here, the defuse, I feel like that would have been a decent round, but I'm not quite sure what exactly went down. Ray, what do you think?
Yeah, I honestly don't know how they. I don't know how RNC lost that, to be honest. Like, I don't know how RNC lost so many people in that round.
That's true.
Placing swarm grenade.
The common setup coming out from Sissy here at the same time as well. Let's see, Milk Mom making a lot of, these guys are making a lot of sound cues here. The U2 getting popped off at the same time as well. The Killjoy Thara detecting Milk Mom here. That's a lot of info here for them to rotate, but at the same time I feel like Neymar is doing the right thing by just holding on to A side, but you know there's a lot of, they took a lot of time here. The util gets activated. Milk Mom gets a lot of damage on him. Sissy doing his part to the fullest here. At the same time, Black Shadow, oh my god, this is just a battle of run and gun, mostly. Alright guys, so Maximus here.
That Sage wall is not very beneficial.
Alright, that's true. That's like, you know, you could just jump onto it, and also you could just cover up the cover up the
angle with that.
That's true. Black Shadow playing a key role here. Dinia also. Red gets taken down. Black Shadow gets taken down actually, and of course Maximum pushing off. Dinia gets taken down. It's up to the last guy. Oh my god, the reloads coming in hot at the same time as well. Puzzle trying his very best to buy time by just an updraft. I think he pulled it off.
Clutch.
He didn't make it.
That's definitely something you would do, dude. I feel like, because just to buy time, you would just like use at least a util there, just to buy at least a millisecond. I feel like you would do that.
I would generally just throw a gun or something.
Yeah. That's true. This guy, I'm telling you, is like basic, like the definition of trolling. But yeah.
Placing swarm grenade.
And he does it
I
so
guess,
well.
like,
He does
you
it.
can't say it's trolling per se. It's more like you, once you understand how some of these weapons work in the game.
Yeah. It is not. That's the thing. That is what I was gonna say. Like, you know, you can't exactly say it's trolling, but like, and like you do it so well that it looks like trolling, but actually it's not. That's what I was gonna say. Like, it's actually like, let's see.
I don't like how the Brimstone just commits 2 smokes to guard A site when there's like no information in A.
That's true. A lot of people do that actually. Like, I've seen, like, they just, like, at the beginning of the round without any information, they just, like, you know, pop off the smokes when they're playing defense.
Generally just one, right?
Yeah, not even one. Like, recently I've seen a couple of matches and Puzzle pushing in very aggressively here. But that's just a bad thing to do in either ways. Like, you know, even if you do or do not, that's just a bad thing to do, honestly. And because Brimstone
Spike
has only
planted.
3 smokes on his arsenal as well.
Yep.
One Killjoy ult and everybody is down. I think sadly Kasitafu is out and he's got no ult here at the same time as well. But let's see. Kryder pops in here.
Grounded.
Oh my god, Kryder.
One enemy
Kryder with the
remaining.
triple.
Last player standing.
Oh my, can he push it? Oh my lord. Yes, so this. Dude,
Kryder with the 4
this is the Kryder that we expect. This is what exactly we expect. This is exactly what we expected, basically. Like, you know, I'm honestly like forgetting how to English because of this. Because like, is this the same Kryder that we saw in the previous game? This is definitely not. He's definitely clutching things up for now for his team. Honestly, like this is the IGL. This is the IGL of the team. He knows what he's doing right now. He's very confident with this role.
He knows what he's doing, but I also feel like he's not coordinating his team and leading them to success.
Yeah, he's a little bit of focused on himself, and it's working.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I feel like it'll be really tough when it comes to attack. Like on defense, it
Yeah.
would not, you know, like, you know, do much harm, because, you know, like at the end of the day, it's just, you know, if you're good at the aim, of course, you
Yeah.
know. But let's see how things are gonna work out. And the Viper, I think Black Shadow cuts off the side here. I do not approve that. Viper smoke screen, actually. The Viper wall, I don't understand, like the areas it cuts off, because, you know, Neymar's gonna have enough information in, and of course, you know, Kryder's gonna be invisible here, almost invisible when that smoke crash pops in. Plant going down here at the same time as well, and of course Maximus pushes in. Kryder's in, Neymar gets that quick pick at the same time as well. It's a 4v3 between both the teams. A lot of utility getting popped off, and at the same time Neymar picking up the second. Oh, this is very fortunate, actually. Why?
One enemy
That's very
remaining.
unfortunate, actually. What I don't understand is that the fact that Kasitafu is he lagging?
I think Kazutafu is lagging. He
'Cause-
lagged out in the last match as well.
Yeah, because dude, like, knowing that he had two swarm grenades on that spot, and the first swarm grenade, what's this bug? Okay, the first storm grenade would have been like really okay. Take the time out. The first storm grenade, I feel like if Kositafu could activate it right before the Viper poison came and the snake bites could pop off, I feel like, you know, they could have just easily, like, you know, played the post plant into it. But unfortunately 2.5 minutes, yeah. Alright, so I feel like that is what happened, but you know, it's down to a 2v2. This is exactly what happened in the previous game as well.
Okay, so what about our sponsor, actually?
Oh yeah, so a little bit about the sponsor, exactly.
ICD from ABC, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
so I think Dasun could give a little bit of an insight of what he's actually. I mean, a lot of people. I think a lot of people know our sponsor because, you know, he's a really famous sir, actually. I think he's done a lot of classes at the same time as well. So I feel like Dasun could
Yeah,
give.
the largest ICT class in the Sri Lanka, actually.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So a little bit about him. That's a little bit about him. And of course, guys, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know by just like looking at the logo itself. You guys know who he is. He's such an open-minded person. I've seen a lot of his lectures at the same time as well. He's such an open-minded person, and like I feel like he's got a lot of insight because obviously an ICT sir, you know, sponsoring an event like this is obviously such a rare event.
Yeah. Teachers sponsoring a game like a such a rare thing, no?
Yeah, it's actually a very rare thing. So I feel like he's such an open-minded person here, and at the same time, dude, he's doing a lot to the community because, like, lately I think I saw he had a lecture about, you know, what happened, you know, what happens between, you know, children and games in general at the same time as well. It was very informative. It was very open-minded. I sort of like looked into it at the same time as well. A little bit of a choo-choo train here coming out from the side of Sci-Fac. So
Sci-fi training.
yeah, they're training. No, they're doing the traditional dance, dude, like the tribal one.
Yeah.
Like the tribal dance. They're calling the Lord. They're calling the God. The God within.
Same gods, you
The
know?
aim gods. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. The aim gods, basically. They're like like calling up the aim gods just to I think Zisi's got B side onto him at the same time as well. He's got his lockdown down, and I feel like if the fact that Ray.
Yes.
Okay. The fact that the fact that these guys the fact that sci-fi, they've got the I think they've got the Killjoy Al, they basically got the Killjoy Al, so I feel like if Kasitaku just could go in for the A orb, they could just get an easy Killjoy lockdown here at the same time as well. But I feel like what they should do is just fake the Killjoy ultimate at A, just to bait out the Killjoy lockdown from the enemy side. But let's see what they are gonna plan. They're planning on doing. So I think Milk Mom gets the orb actually, not Kasitafu. To be honest, dude, I don't feel like this angle that Kaito is on is really a very flexible angle, but it could just be me. But I feel like, I mean, you being a Jet player yourself, you should pretty much know, what this is about. So, what do you think?
It's okay for Jets to play here because like they have the dash, right? And it's like technically free.
But I feel
think,
like, dude, like if usually like when it comes to RNC, dude, they just like go in with the Reyna Lear, and then like at least two to three people pop out at the same time onto the side. So he could, I think, just could take out a single pick. So this is exactly what's happening. So. Oh, they're not clearing corners. I see. They're not clearing corners. Okay.
Spike down
Yeah,
A.
that's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Exactly the opposite. Exactly the opposite what we were expecting. But yeah, the Killjoy lockdown getting popped up at the same time as well.
One
Sissy
enemy remaining.
gets down Milk
30
Mom at the
seconds
same
left.
time, and of course Red.
You just swipe those biometrics.
I think what won them the round was Kasito being on that angle itself.
Yeah. That was just
Yeah.
just careless on RNC then.
To
Like,
be honest, yeah.
RNC doesn't have any info gathering. Neither does Skyfax. Like Skyfax, sorry. They don't have that silver. They don't have that sky. They don't have any info gathering. It's literally just
Quick peeks
push
now.
and hope for the best.
For sure.
Even the orb you were talking about, right? I feel like all these teams are too fixated on their aim and kind of being, just trying to win the rounds and match by being the better aimer.
Yeah.
But there's only so far you can go. Like I feel like, generally speaking, these guys are like bronze to silver, and in those
Did he
ranks,
just shoot the poison cloud?
yeah, like in those ranks, I guess like you can rank up so much simply by just like better aim, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
That's
playing a
true.
little bit of aim
Spike down
labs,
A.
can take you so far.
That's true. I think Milk Mom gets taken down. I feel like the
Right.
the reason why
Spike
RNC
One
is losing
enemy
a lot of these
remaining.
rounds is just because they're not clearing their corners, they're not clearing their angles and all that. I feel like that's the main reason. That's the main reason why they lose a lot of rounds. Even Kaito in the previous round, he held such an obvious angle that it would have been really like easy, because Kaito didn't mean to break the Lear as well, so it would have been an easy pick, but they decided not to clear that angle, and at the same time right now they decided not to clear Garden properly here at the same time as well. So I feel like that's a huge loss for them.
And there's not enough utility being used for the side take that's helping clear these angles either, like there's no shock dart to add pressure, or like the raise and the Killjoy and Viper mollies are not coming out to clear certain areas or like apply pressure and stop them from pushing in. Like they're just walking into an empty site and hoping they can get the spike down and play the post plant molly.
I feel like it's because, just like you said, it's just they're depending too much on their aim and not the actual like not the actual
Yeah.
thing that they are supposed to do, which is basically clearing corners and all that. But yeah, Kraito once again getting a quick pick. My lord, Kasitafu just peeks out that angle here. I think Kraito and Kasitafu has some sort of a, you know,
Rivalry. Yeah.
rivalry happening here. But once again, I feel like Kasitafu is just tagged onto this corner, clearing the corners here. Once again, Maximus gets taken down.
One
That is
enemy
a really
remaining.
nice save here, actually, dude.
That is very careless. Raiden.
Raiden here,
With nice spray down.
going out for a quick revive. But will they have time? That's the biggest question here. Will they have time? Kasitafu is
Last
gonna
player
get.
Good
standing.
flash from Milkman.
Alright.
He flashed really high out and really far
Uh-huh.
towards heaven,
Uh-huh.
and they thought the flash came from heaven, which is really good because he flashed it through the wall,
Through the wall.
and they couldn't really see the direction it was
I
popping
see, I
through.
see, I see. That's the thing.
Gotta feel that, you know.
Yeah.
Placing swarm grenade.
This is why, dude, you should be here, bro. I'm telling you, dude. Like, I wouldn't see those, you know, little things. Like, you know, you see all those little things, bro. I'm telling you, right now.
Yeah, I guess it's like, I mean, I guess like regardless of rank or you know experience or whatever, right? It's true that you're gonna learn a lot from high rank players and shit, but like.
Stealing sight.
The low elo players, they just do the most unexpected, dude. I'm telling you right now, they just do the most
Some
unexpected.
things, yeah, some things they do are really good. It's just that if they used it better, it would have been advantageous, right?
For sure, for sure, for sure.
You gotta respect every person's creativity, regardless of rank.
Yeah, Neymar here.
Spike down.
I think if
attacker
Neymar just
spawn.
could have held the angle, he would have got a couple of more picks there. But he decided to push off. I think he didn't know that there was a a rotation happening here at the moment. But he could have just played that angle slow though. So let's see how things are gonna work out for RNZ here. They're rotating fast.
And another thing for like people in the low elos, when they're playing defense or even attack, right? Holding angles is your best friend to ranking up. Like just being able to get consistent kills better than always forcing yourself to hit a nice flick or
30 seconds
play
left.
fast aim games and stuff.
That's true. That is very true. And Kraito is kind of late here at the moment as well. And Milkmom pushes in with his gun
Last player
out. And
standing.
of course, Milkmom gets a quick pick, but he gets tagged here by Kraito. Does not confirm. I think Milkmom's gonna go back for a quick heal though.
I like to see Kraito like using those jet knives.
To be honest, yeah. I think they weren't out of. I think the next round we would be seeing one of those jet ults happening for Kraito here, because I feel like they might just be out of cash here. But let's see.
Korean jet moment. maybe?
Korean jet moment maybe. So he's gonna save this round, and of course I feel like he would be dropping
SCP
out the gun.
puzzle?
Let's see. I think he would be dropping out the gun, would he though? Yeah, I think
Oh, he's
not.
going in for the off puzzle.
Oh yeah, Puzzle is actually going in for that. I've seen Puzzle play on the Operate actually. He's pretty good with it, but sometimes when there's a specific way to move it with the Operator. You just can't like clear out corners and just like push into a certain side with that certain move. There should be a certain movement. I think you know this best because there's a certain
Yeah.
movement. You just can't like descope it and just walk into the side. And you
Like-
always gotta be ready.
Op movement is totally different from rifle movement.
Rifle
right?
movement, exactly, 'cause,
you can
yeah.
actually end up being a bad rifler if you have good op movement. That's what's happening to me most of the time.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
That's true.
you know,
You just gotta walk with the angle clearance itself. The ADS should be up your sleeve, and the
Yeah.
only time that you would no scope would be when somebody just dashes into you or something like that.
yeah. Like if you're in a desperate situation, you no scope, or else
Yeah.
or unless you're CNED and somehow it all magically connects.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I think the sound
CNET is
cues, dude.
insane.
The sound cues are kind of really annoying here because although they're faking a site or whatnot, I feel like Team RNC they've
I
been
see
doing.
how Puzzle is gonna play the op here. He's gonna stay back and play it. Okay.
Quick pick from Maximus, but Shazli, I think Milk Mom gets that quick pick. He's very low on HP, but gets
This
that
is
quick.
very bad of the
30
opper.
seconds left.
Scoping in and out. He's not getting any.
Spike planted. One enemy
Yep.
remaining.
I think he's too quick with it actually. If
Yeah.
it's way too quick with it. I feel like Neymar's just gonna
Solo, if you're watching this is exactly why you miss shots with the op. It's because you're panicking for a shot. It doesn't work that way. You have to play it really slow.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's just gonna be 5 bullets up your mech. So
Exactly.
when you jump into the reload, it's gonna be a real tough deal. I think Milpom knows exactly where Neymar is. There you go.
It's better to hit all 5 shots on all 5 people than yeah.
Oh my lord. It's just very hard to take things seriously when I see somebody's, teabagging somebody, dude.
Yeah.
It's just like,
If you're using the op, you have to have the mentality that it's better to kill 5 people with 5 bullets instead of like missing a single shot by trying to be too fast, you know?
That's true, for sure. We've got both the Reynas and the Jet having their ults at the same time as well, and a little bit of a garden peek here towards I think no, Maximus is not gonna commit. They are pretty much on a couple of Spectres here at the same time as well. So there's Ares, and I think Kratos the only one with the gun, with a rifle that is. Only one with a rifle that is, and let's just see how things are gonna work out. They are making a couple of sound cues here on mid here. I'm not quite sure if a Raiden picks up any of those, but yeah. Am I the only one seeing that Sage Ball? Why is it so green?
Yeah, it's green
Park
because that's
action.
how the observers see it.
Alright, okay. I think Mom putting a little bit of too much pressure on this is the exact moment. This is the exact moment where team Sci-Fac actually, team Sci-Fac should push out towards mid top.
Applying pressure towards tree.
Look at his angle. Look at his angle. Kratos holding. Look at his angle. This is such good trigger balance there. At the moment that the trigger discipline getting
30
popped off,
seconds left.
and Dinya
Spike
still
down.
doesn't know where he was. Dinya still have no clue, but that kill would have been easy at the same time as well.
One
But
enemy remaining.
Maximum picks that up. Oh lord. Kratos, what? Who is this man? This is a changed man.
Yeah, he's playing much more controlled and confident. But at the same time, as a Jet player, he's playing a little too passive.
He is actually. I mean,
He's
we
not,
would see the real difference, dude, when it comes to attack. Because that's the real time that we would see, like, if his skills and all that, like, become static. I feel like that's when the downfall is actually. He's going out for operate at the same time as well. So I feel like the amount of info and like the amount of comms working in between Team RNC is not quite working so well, because like right when Kratos picked out the Killjoy there, I think they had enough time to figure out where Kratos was exactly at, but they like didn't know, and Dinia didn't even know after he killed off 3 people there.
Oh,
So-
I like this push from Milkbomb. Just hope he.
Oh my.
I just hoped he would have flashed before he.
Yeah, entry.
that.
I mean, if he did that, that would have been, I think he could have. I think still Kratos could have just backed off and then held the angle
Yeah,
again.
but still,
Yeah.
Milkman would have survived that, right?
Yeah, that's
then?
true. That's true. That is true. At the same time, there's the fun fact about this is the team is still holding on to B at the same time as well, and we've got Neymar here. I just want to know if by chance RNC would clear this angle. Oh my god, the trigger discipline not happening so well this time actually. I feel like if he could have just
30
held off
seconds
for a
left.
couple of more seconds, that would have been just more than 1 kill, to be honest. But it is what it is.
I wonder why Kryta is going B when Killjoy already has all her utility set up in B.
10 seconds left.
And dude, something that I feel like that happened this round is Milk Mom dying. The
Yeah,
team's choking at the moment.
The team chokes like I said, like even right now, right? Kryta is on the hard carry Jet and Milk Mom is on the hard carry
Last
Reyna.
round
And
in
all
the
these
half.
teams have this mentality that we'll have one hard carry player and we'll aim diff them and we'll kind of win the game, right?
Yeah.
But like, look, if you're playing as a team, you can actually be much stronger playing together just by layering abilities, you know?
That's true. Very
Like
true.
being able to slow orb and send the Viper Molly to the same place. I
Yeah.
think we've done it sometimes.
Yeah,
in some
we
games,
do that.
right?
And dude, it's less
And
pressure,
that's
honestly.
really
Like, you know, most of the time when I play with the team, dude, I feel so pressured, honestly. Like this is just less pressure, honestly.
Right
Molly
to this.
puzzles in. Neymar's down. Nutmon
Yeah.
gets a quick pick at the same time as well, and I think that's a really good entry here. However, Puzzle made it possible for them to like hold on to site at the same time as well. But Maximus here with that Odin, can he
Spike
make a
planted.
difference? Can he make a change? The Odin. Oh, the angle. Oh lord, the slopes getting popped over right on spot here at the same time as well. I feel like Milk Mom is pretty much gonna get a quick pick on
One enemy
Sissy
remaining.
there.
Milkman playing it patient was such a huge advantage to
You fought well.
Yeah,
RNC.
true. Oh, oh my god, the ADS. When it comes to Valorant, guys, ADSing is just the time to ADS exactly
Switching
because
sides.
mainly from I think something that I do is just if I'm somewhere around mid cubby. I mean if I feel like if I'm attacking, if I'm somewhere around mid link, I always ADS towards mid cubby just to get a quick pick. That is like the only certain like times where you should ADS. But I feel like ADSing close combat is just a nerf for you because it just reduces the fire rate at the end of the process.
And also your movement speed is less,
yeah.
your field of view is less, like you
Yeah.
see less. Even if someone's behind you or to your side, you're not gonna see them.
Yeah.
And
Especially
your
with the
movement
Vandal,
slow.
like god,
Exactly.
Vandal ADS is just this is very hard to like keep track of.
If you're gonna ADS with a gun, just make sure you're not spraying and that you're like just bursting or tapping. Viper
Fine.
is such a good sight hold.
Ish.
And yeah, them trying to push this is pretty stupid. They need to either rotate off of this or they just need to
Playtime.
Playtime, yeah. Wait for the Viper util to like fade out.
For sure.
And like I said, like Kryto's Jet is not your traditional aggressive Jet. It's more of a lurky passive Jet.
That's true.
It works against the RNC simply because RNC is just very careless.
Yeah. Like clearing corners is just basics, to be honest. And of course, Raiden
Yeah.
here pushing out. Oh my god, this is such chaos.
Spike
Knowing
down
that
B.
that would happen. I feel like I'm not quite sure, but either way, Raiden goes
30
down
seconds
here. It's a
left.
4-beat. It's a
Out of
Of course, Sissy goes takes down the Khazitafu at the same time here as well, and of course Black Shadow going out for Kryto. Shots getting sprayed off. Neymar's pretty much cornered here at the moment. I feel like if Neymar could just walk in towards spawn here, he would have just had an easy flank
If
of
all
the
of
enemy.
them can just, if all of them can just rush and push them from one side, it's an easy round.
Fair enough, yeah.
One enemy remaining.
Of course, one could go for defuse as soon as possible.
No charges left.
There we go.
Yeah,
Neymar's
there's no
slowly
way
picking.
Neymar's gonna win this because
Yeah.
he's playing it way too slow.
And of course, because Milk Mom and Fossil, they've got a frenzy each. So
Yeah.
that's just like in a situation like that, dude. Even if you run with a frenzy, dude, it's just the frenzy just overpowers the ghost. To be honest,
Yeah,
yeah,
you don't need to aim with that thing.
yeah, it's just like a basic running and gunning.
Yeah,
Frenzy is what made our team.
exactly. the frenzy wasn't born, we wouldn't be here.
We wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be playing Valorant, honestly.
Keep up.
Well, let's see, guys. So it's 7 rounds favoring the side of RNC, and of course 6 rounds favoring the side of Team Sci-Fac. And a little bit of a split push here coming out from both the duelists, actually going out towards the garden area. They're already in. I think there's very little focus on the garden area, but Dinia just peeks in. Dinia gets taken down with that double peek here. Let's see what exactly is gonna happen. Trito is gonna make his way towards mid window and not really exactly.
The careless from RNC.
Yeah, I think Milk Mom, he's got the heaven control. Will he be clearing out the corners? I think he will be clearing out the corners, but not gonna pick up anybody. And this is gonna be a tough retake for them. It's down to a 5v2, and of course they know where he is at the moment at the same time as well because of that layer somehow. A lot of sound kills being given out here by Milk Mom, and Raiden picks him out, takes him down, and Kasitapu is gonna be the last man standing. He's just gonna save that Spectre if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that is what he's gonna do, and that's gonna be that's very unfortunate because the fact that I feel like RNC won the first round, and obviously they could definitely go in for a half buy, which is going to be like a couple of Spectres and a couple of half shields, and losing the second pistol round and still force buying into that round. I feel like that was a basic and the most, I think that was the most important idea to do in that sort of a instance, because it's either do or die basically, as I'm not
Don't overthink
this is either do or die, to be honest.
Since they're on like such a close round, like they don't have huge advantage and everything. I think they need to like take every possible advantage.
Yeah, true.
They're not taking it. They're trying to take a fair fight, which is kind of pointless at this point.
Yeah, and the fact that oh my god, puzzle. And the fact that it was a 1v2 at the very end. It was just I think Milk Mom and oh my god, why? It's so obvious, like that certain path. It's just too obvious. Either somebody goes down. It's either a Killjoy or smoke most of the time, and that's because the duelists actually they don't like commit so much as far as I can see. But so far I've seen Kryder going so slow. Like the thing. Like after this round, I'll tell something that I've noticed. That the difference between RNC and Sci-Fac. Quick trade happening here.
Yeah.
Somebody is actually playing the buddy system here. Alright.
30 seconds left.
They've got 30 seconds down though. Both, I think, Trito and Milkmom, both of them are down here at the moment. "13 seconds on the clock."
That's a very nice volley.
10 seconds left.
Of course,
Last
they're
player
doing
standing.
Kasitafu just
Nice.
clutching it for the
Down B.
team. That's exactly what a Killjoy should do. I think Kasitafu is just
Last player
doing so
standing.
well there, actually. And of course, they.
Such a good anchor.
It is actually something that I've noticed. That Sci-Fac does, and something that RNC doesn't, is that Sci-Fac makes very little audio cues. They tend to walk a lot.
Yeah.
Even if they are pushing onto a side, even if they're rotating, they tend to do it really slow. They tend to walk a lot. But RNC, they just rush into a side with just so many audio cues, and that makes it like very difficult for them. Like, and that is basically why Kryto has gotten so much kills of angles basically, because he makes very little noise.
And another thing that I'd say about like the comparison between the two is how much RNC are actually letting their duelists enter and do all the entrying.
Yeah.
Whereas like Cyfac does not. Cyfac
You
like
should run.
they let their utility die so early because they're not pushing.
That's true.
Even that last round, like I saw Razor just watching and waiting for Brimstone to enter the site.
Yeah, true.
She's just which is not how you do the duelist role.
True. I think one player is gonna get detained here at the same time as well, and of course that's gone, and it's down to a 3v4 between RNC and Cyfac here. Can they make that? Can they make that quick retake?
Nail biting match, no? Nail biting match.
What is it?
Nail biting round, no?
Nail biting. Yeah. So, yeah. It's kinda like a risky round, but yeah. But
I don't know why Cyfac died to the spike. Like
yeah,
that.
no clue, dude. Honestly, and also something that I've noticed is that the amount of time they take, even if it comes to a post-plan situation, the amount of time they take to actually commit and then clear corners and just actually take that post-plan situation. Team RNC, if the Reyna is down, or if the Reyna is down, they rarely do it. Honestly, they take so much time just to jump onto site and clear corners. None of them commit. They just wait another person to actually make initiative for them. But
Exactly. I'm just trying to see what. I don't seem to understand what.
oh my lord, what? What was that? What was that?
That is just hilarious. Okay, I can't believe Maximus just ignored the.
Yeah, I thought he would have been nading the. He would have been
Sage.
nading the sage, basically
Placing
what he
swarm
picked up from that
Placing swarm grenade.
Boomba. Lakshida gets a quick pick there.
One
Sissy goes
enemy
down.
remaining.
Milk Mom, being the last man standing, gets raid down, but he's got himself a Spectre. Gets close for the gun switch, but he's down to a 1v3. This is clutchable. I've seen this happen. There's no killjoy, nothing to worry. Of course,
He needs to.
he needs to work on his time. At least half
One
would have been
enemy
enough.
remaining.
At least half would have been enough. Half it.
Don't insult me.
Yes, go for the. Okay, nice. Oh my
Oh.
lord, what?
a
No,
nice
what?
shot.
Bro, I'm telling you, this guy's literally you, bro. What is this? Like,
Space gunplay.
precise gunplay, dude. What?
Exactly.
What was that?
I'd do the same.
Dude.
honestly, yeah.
Like, if it was me, if I was that Reyna, dude, I would have been like complaining so much. I would be like, what was that? What in the world was that? And at the same time, I would have gotten half of it before that. Before the round actually expired, because knowing that they don't have the killjoy is down, obviously they were going for post-plan lineups, and since the post-plan lineups are down, they're obviously going to be kind of far away at the same time. So I feel like I would have just gone in for a half, but it is what it is.
I don't like the use of the sage wall in mid.
Yeah.
It basically doesn't offer much value, right?
It just wears out with time, honestly.
It's just a waste of creds that they could have used on
Puzzle. This gunplay, dude. I don't know what's happening, man. Like,
yeah.
the team Cyfac, they're just pulling off shots that weren't supposed to actually be shots, like in the very beginning.
Yeah.
Try to pulling in at the same time. Oh my lord, Red gets taken down, Neymar gets taken down with that quick spray, and of course Maximus
Again,
pushing in.
Try to claim that.
I think the lineups get half, and yeah, back off, and
One
of course
enemy remaining.
Black Shadow with that quick cover. They've already gotten half of it. What does CC got? CC's got a Vandal himself, so what are they gonna do? I think, are they gonna line up? They are, like, cuss it up with that Odin again.
RSC.
Kasadafu with that Odin again, to be honest.
Like once again, like I feel like the Jet just not giving as much value in that round by just just hiding there. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not beneficial to the team.
True.
While I'm gonna say that like Kryto's Jet is really beneficial to their team because he's basically exploiting RNC's stupidness and kind of not clearing corners despite knowing it's been happening
Here.
a billion times this match, right? But also at the same time, Kryto's not like creating that pressure and fear for the enemy team. He's basically making it so that he's the last thing they should fear.
Yeah.
As in, like, he is a possibility of things going wrong, but he's not going to like face you with it at first.
Yeah, true. And like the lack of a Sova is really hitting on both the teams exactly because like I feel like RNC would have done so much better with the Sova because what is this? What's happening? What's Raiden? Oh, okay, Raiden switching between the heal and the Sova. I was like so confused. It was almost as if Raiden was trying to heal somebody from RNC.
Hello.
But yeah, obviously the alarm board once again, and this is actually really smart, honestly, coming out from Kasitafu because he's been doing the same setup and he switched it up a little bit exactly. It's gonna do a little bit of damage, but not as
30
much.
seconds left.
Obviously, Kasitafu with that quick spray once again. Red going down to the plant, and of course Kryto sticking onto that corner. I feel like a possible spray off to this corner would have just taken down
Last player standing.
Kryto,
One
making his
enemy
shots.
remaining.
Of course, Black Shadow with the final kill, but that Molly though.
Puzzle dealt a lot of damage to Kryto.
Yeah. RNC once again pulling off the pulling off the impossible actually. They're making it their way and they're breaking equalizer after equalizer. The funny part is it's just one team after one team. They're just pulling off equalizers over and over again. And either team
We might see an OT match. Not sure.
Not sure. There's a possibility, honestly. It's definitely a possibility. We might see an OT match, but let's see how both of these teams are gonna work out. But I don't understand why the poison. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, please. Take that
Wait,
back.
can this guy hear me? Okay, that's the same thing. No, that's the same thing though. That's the same thing though. Like, yeah.
I am pretty sure they're gonna try and exploit this wall because now it's not an orb and it's just a wall.
Kryto once again making his move on Milk Mom there. The grenade gets thrown in. Does he does not do any damage, but at the same time there's a lot of pressure on Maximus here. He's gonna hold off at the same time, and Neymar's down to side at the same time as well. And of course Black Shadow, he's been slowed down. It's down to a 4v5 here. Once again Parcel getting a quick pick off Maximus. Oh, there we go. That's what I've been waiting for. There we go. Black Shadow getting down Red here at the same time as well. They've got enough. Oh, why? That guy is gonna get disarmed.
Black Shadow and Kazitafu have been really essential to this team.
Yeah.
Last player standing.
That would have been their round though.
Yeah.
Like RNC, the moment Kasitafu ulted, I feel like the timing on Black Shadow was really good. He peeked up at the perfect time just to get off the picks that are obviously like running out of sight. But at the same time, when he got info that there's a brimstone under hell, there's a brimstone on hell, under heaven basically. So he could have just waited just to be safe. He could have just waited for the brimstone to get disarmed there. So instead he pushed in and he got taken down because the more manpower you have, the more difficult it is to go for post plan lineups.
Yeah, and also if you don't know how to counter post plant lineup, it's basically just get on the spike as soon as possible and let it hit your body, and when the lineup hits your body, it will actually not land on the
True,
spike.
that is true. That is true. Tips and tricks
Works
on
for works for everything except shock darts.
shock darts. Yeah, I don't do that. Body a shock dart, dude. Like post plan lineups. Oh my god, that's a lot of util, dude. Oh my god, that was perfectly timed there. I don't know if that was like a, I don't know, like that was luck or what, but you know, that was a perfectly landed nade there coming out from
You should
Maximus.
run.
And now he has second nade as well.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't think the attacker Killjoy was necessary
Placing swarm
here.
grenade.
True.
They
That's
already
true.
had
That's true.
sight.
Yeah, and they already had the manpower as well. And they already had the manpower as well.
Yeah.
And dude, Kaito's on a 31 kill, dude. 31 kill
Last
lead
player
here.
standing.
He's fragging the Jet and the Reyna from each of these teams. They're doing a really good job here, but not quite sure. Kasitafu is just gonna hold off. He's just gonna go. Oh my god, the timing on Kasitafu here. He could have just gotten a pick, but you know, this is very unfortunate here at the moment. But it doesn't look so well for Team RNC here. They've got 10 rounds here favoring them, and of course breaking off the equalizer. Team Cyfac takes down 11 rounds here, and of course, let's see how things are gonna work out for both of these teams. Just like you said, we might be running into an equalizer,
Yeah.
as in an OT.
I feel like it might be OT, yeah.
Yeah.
Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade. Keep it cool. That's how. Placing alarm bot.
Whoa! What's happening?
Enemy down.
Is he lagging? Yeah, he is lagging. Lord. Milk Bomb going in for that equalizer as soon as possible, but at the same time he's very much low on HP. But this time he's got help. He's got his Sage. He's got his Pocket Sage with him. And at the same time, the push getting home. The Dinia still got a slow up here. He better use it as fast as possible, but that's just too late here for the moment. But of course, you know, there you go. That's exactly what we've been looking for. That the judge play is just, dude. The judge, I'm telling you right now, dude, the judge is an amazing guy when it comes to close combat. It's just, you just can't nerf it enough.
Prepare for hellfire.
Last player
Oh, and
standing.
Bustle confirming that final kill at the same time as well. That's a very well played round. That's a very fast paced round actually. That is exactly what you should supposed to do. Like, you know, instead of like being actually bullied by the enemy, just, you know, be a little bit more aggressive and pull it off exactly. And of course that is exactly what Team RNC did. They just like Milk Bomb with that judge. He just smashed it. He literally smashed it. He just pushed in with that judge. He just went for one. Basically, he took off Kryto, the basic top frag. He took off Sissy, no more post plants, and he took off the Sage as well. he just took off the Sage as well, no more planter. And yeah, that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. He just pulled it off with that single judge, and that's a really good round because of the economy at the same time as well. But yeah. Let's see. So jumping back into the comment section once again. RNC, come on RNC. Night Hunter, Ghost Gaming, nice. Yours truly, precise gunplay. Roger, precise gunplay. Craigs, thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much for joining in, brother. Thank you very much. Yeah. We hit 1K, bro. Thank you very much for all the support. Yeah.
Base, can I talk to you offline?
Yeah. Got it. Yeah. Guys, extremely sorry guys about that. Extremely sorry for going AFK for a couple of seconds, but yeah, I had to talk about it. So anyways guys, I think we'll be having a little bit of a connection issue here. So I think I'm not quite sure if Kazutafu would be coming. Is he back?
I think Kazutafu is back.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, his ping works, so I feel like he's back. So we'll be starting in shortly. We just had to like confirm a couple of things because, yeah, we just have to confirm a couple of things. So let's just see what's gonna happen and all that. All right, so you can have, yeah. So extremely sorry about the constant delays, guys. I think it's just I'm not saying anything bad about like the country and anything like that, but still like we just everybody knows when it comes to gaming like the state we are at is not the best side of it. Some people, they've got supercomputers and they've got shitty connection while some people have really good connection while they don't have computers with really good PCs and all that. Yeah.
Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
Anyways guys, let's just see how things are gonna work out between these two teams. We've got RNC Kazutafu here. He's back online, and of course the Killjoy setups planted at the same time as well. Is Maximus offline now? Oh no, he is not. Okay, I think we are ready, right? Base 1k hours අතර හිතු නැද්ද? I'll get to it. මයකට එන්න මේකෙන් පස්සේ පොඩ්ඩක් ඉන්නකෝ. සතුට තියාගෙන ඉන්නේ. එළියට දැම්මේ නැහැ තාම. Yeah, so anyways guys, just to like reply to that comment. Alright. Alright guys, so we are back again, and once here we go. Finally we've got Black Shadow with his ult. 3 round, but I feel like if he could have altered a little bit further from the side here would have been much better. But yeah, anyways, we've got Trito pinging out the he's making a little bit of noise here. Maximus pinging out a little bit of noise here. I think they're waiting for a possible rotation towards A, but none of these guys are actually rotating. They're making so much noise waiting for the mid pole to break down. Is it? I'm not quite sure what they're doing.
I also have no clue what's going on right now.
They're making so much noise, and dude, they're pushing off from the same spot as well. Like, did they mess up something though?
They're always using the same info, and I mean, they're like getting the same info, they're getting the same util execute, and they're not making much difference. And Puzzle has died in the same spot like a billion times now.
True. That's like his basic spot, but yeah, of course the showstopper gets popped off, and at the same time Black Shadow gets down red, but this is gonna be enough info. This has to be enough info.
Oh my god, Maximus kills himself and Black Shadow.
One enemy remaining.
How did Kazutafu not see CC there?
I have no idea.
What's happening here? What is happening? Finally, I think Milk Mom going down for his Empress, and of course Dinia gets a quick pick onto what? No way, Milk Mom didn't see that coming.
Never mind, he still cleans it up.
He still cleans it up. He still cleans it up, ladies and gentlemen. This is just, oh my lord, dude.
Miraculous.
No clue, it's down to match point, and it's just I'm just gonna be honest, it has been a ride, ladies and gentlemen. It has definitely been a ride. So much happening in so little time. Like, will RNC actually pull this off, or if Sci-Fac could pull this off, we'd be going into an OT. But can they pull it off? That's the real question. What are they planning on doing there? Are they planning on going for the same execute? Kryto getting a little bit of info on mid, but I think oh my god. Kryto here making his move, giving some info, but Dinia, if Kryto were to push it from mid though, that would have been a really nice spot for him to be, but unfortunately he's not. But Maximum holding on to that obvious angle here. Will Kazutafu peek this in? Will he peek this in? If he does peek this in, this is gonna be a really tough game changer for them.
Kryto on the Jester.
Oh yeah, he is actually. He's not gonna pull it off.
I think that's the puzzle.
My god. Maximus with that ADS spray. These guys are like, like they're naturals at the ADS spray, but having the Killjoy down on B side, I feel like B side's gonna be very vulnerable. At the same time, Milkbomb's gonna push in. He's gonna take that in. He's gonna get the dismiss.
Nice.
He's gonna work. That is a really good. That is like some good reaction time coming out from Milkbomb there. He's gonna break off this wall. Oh my lord, this is so risky. This is so risky. But at the same time, they pull it off at the same time. Puzzle, they are doing a lot of damage here at the same time, and of course will that pain shell connect? It just connect, and of course Maximus
and
with
he
that
got
final
an
4K. God, ladies and gentlemen, they pull it off. This guy does the impossible. Like this guy does the impossible. I mean, only if Milkmom could have taken care of Maximus beforehand, this would have been a possibility. But they are, in another reality, yeah.
Yeah.
Possibly in another reality, yeah. But yeah, they're just like you predicted, dude. They're going out for a quick OT. I mean, I can't exactly say quick, but they're going out for an OT. Yeah, so let's see. So I think the follow the leader happening. Follow the leader. Milkbomb pushing on, and the rest of the team following him at the same time as well. So let's see what we've got ourselves into. I think we're seeing a little bit of a different strat here. They're making very little noise here, no noise whatsoever, but they're gonna push in through that smoke, and of course they're gonna smash in. Milkbomb gonna close that door, but gets taken down. Kryto with the 2K. Oh my god, Dinia with that Odin spray connecting.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my lord.
That nade from Maximus is clean.
Maximus is just popping off. He's been popping off for so long right now, and of course it gets connected. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. That's basically a wrap for the first
Switching sides.
first part to it. So what do you think, Ray? Will RNC pull off the defend? Like, what has been their strong suit so far? Like, was it defend or was it attack as far as you see?
I feel like their A side is super weak, and they're always like having puzzle die off early. So I feel like their defense, if it's A side, it's weak. B side, if they're like if what's the other team's names?
Cyfac.
Cyfac, yeah. If Cyfac managed to push B right from the start, and everyone's ready to like control it, I think B is really strong for RNC. But they're obviously pushing A. They're obviously exploiting the fact that that A side is super weak, and that puzzle is almost always going to take the shots.
Yeah. I think this is gonna be a really nice spot for Puzzle to be at. At the same time, given that Puzzle gives enough information, he doesn't. Does he?
Milkmom gets traded out by Viper.
And of course, I feel like this. Oh god, I think Maximus is going out for a quick pick at the same time as well. Puzzle finally getting a quick onto Raid, but it's instantly traded out by the audience, and it's done, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be going out for a third match. What is happening? What is happening? So finally, oh lord. Okay.
That was insane, man.
That was insane. Like, the final few seconds of the match was insane. Like, literal insane. There's Kryto with a total of 34 frags confirmed and 11 first bloods.
That is absolutely insane.
Dude, getting double digits on first bloods, it's just insane. That's massive. And of course, Maximus also confirming a total of 29 kills here. And from the side of RNC, we've got 26 kills from the side of Milkbomb, and of course we've got Black Shadow with a total of 20 frags onto him, and Puzzle of course 18 here at the same time as well. But wow, What a round! What a round! Kraito has been doing so much for the team, in the sense, like, like, considering, like, he's made a couple of mistakes. He's made, like, as a duelist, he makes the basic mistakes, but at the same time, like, looking at the stats and everything, I feel like he has done a lot here at the same time as well. He's like a silent killer, basically, like, if you say it, to be honest, because, like, very little audio cues, very little info. I feel like if we are going out for a third match, if RNC, or if, like, Sci-Fi could go for a solo, I feel like that would be like a real game changer, to be honest.
Yes.
Let's have a 10-minute break now.
So are
5
we
minute,
are
5
we
minute.
continuing with
5
the
minutes.
third
Okay, 5 minutes.
map as of now, right now?
As of
itself?
right now, yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Wait, hold on, let me, guys, hold on, guys. I'm just gonna go off stream for a second. Alright, guys, so once again, guys, I'm back, and just a quick reminder, ladies and gentlemen, I'll just quickly switch on to the caster screen. And yes, just a quick reminder, guys, I think we won't be having the third match for the day, because, I think a couple of players, they're kind of, they sort of have to, I think, since we went past the time limit, and since, we couldn't actually, like, get it done in the specific necessary time, guys, we'll be going out for a third match tomorrow. And because, there's a couple of personal issues at the same time as well, so just referring into the players and just checking out, their response to it, guys. I think we'll be having the third match tomorrow, it seems. And as far as I can see, guys, I'll make sure I'll let you guys know on the group as well. So guys, make sure you guys join onto the WhatsApp group, and also make sure you guys are on the Discord at the same time as well, to know the latest news and to know the schedules alongside the times of these matches. So guys, I think both these teams are sort of both these teams are not quite sure. Let's see. So all right. So until these teams talk things out, let's just see how things are gonna work out between the two teams, and I'll quickly get back to you guys.
Yeah,
with
they
the
want to finish it by today. I
All
think.
right. So like, yeah, fine then. Fine with me.
Okay, let's start. Then let's have a 5-minute break now.
Yeah, yeah. 2 minute break now. They had their break pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So back into the, I think, guys, okay, so finally, like, it's not what we are supposed to, like, I'm not even sure what's happening, but we're gonna play the third match. just ignore what I said before. Just we're gonna play the third match, basically. Just ignore what I said before. Like, forget about it. We're gonna have the third match anyways. Yeah, back to this thing. 1 second. Okay, guys. I think guys we'll be having Appe ada goal like yeah, I think right. I think guys, other Mahidana guys will be going into the third match at the same time as well. So let's see what will happen. So let's see what's gonna happen between the two teams. And since we'll be going into a third match, I think I'm pretty sure everybody's quite ready and exhausted at the same time as well. So let's see. Since we'll be going out for the overtime, this match, I feel like it's gonna be the map is gonna be the map is pretty much gonna be bind at the same time, and I'm not quite sure which team will be going on to attack. So let's just ask. I think let's just ask Ray when he comes back, and yeah. So basically. All right. Okay. Awesome. All right, guys. So anybody in the chat, guys, make sure you guys leave a like. Make sure you guys go in with some comments. You just like type it out. Just make sure you guys are in the chat. Make sure you guys are here with us right now. So let us know what's happening. Ray, what's happening? Who's attackers and who's defenders?
Basically, we're gonna have Cyfac on defense on bind,
Mm-hmm.
and it is RNC's map pick. So let's see what happens here.
All right, awesome.
It
So
was,
it's basically the
it was-
same, right? I don't have to change anything. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, nice.
It was a very surprising pick because RNC were banning bind almost instantly for every veto, and
Really?
suddenly they decided to pick bind.
Uh,
So I don't know. Maybe they've changed their mind. Maybe their confidence is shaken up. So let's see how things go.
yeah, for sure, for sure. That's if you're ready, we can start.
My party is not ready. Three guys are showing in game.
I think they are in, no, it's not a bug. They are pretty much.
Okay. Now party is available. Yeah.
All right, you can start it. I will be AFK for a minute.
Yeah. No worries, no worries. Alright, guys. So we'll be going down to the match. And of course, we've got the map pick happening here. We've got the map pick happening in the sense that we've got the agent selection happening. So we've got team Cyfac on the defend, and we've got team. Alright, we've got team Revolution. We've got team. We've got Revolution Incorporated on the defend. So let's see what both these teams has to offer. All right. I think we're seeing somewhat of a. Different pick coming out from Kasitapu here. He's going down for a Cypher role, and Black Shadow with that Viper role at the same time as well. Milk Mom as usual, the Reyna, and Dinya with the usual Sage, alongside Puzzle with the usual Jet here at the same time as well. And Raito here going out with the Jet, and Raiden at the same time.
Select your agent.
Raiden at the same time going out for the Sage pick at the same time as well. And of course, we've got a match, ladies and gentlemen. And
It's a very I really don't know how to say it, but I don't like Cyfac's choice because on defense and offense, like on attack even, right? They don't have any smokes.
That's true. Dude, honestly, dude, that's true. Honestly, like, what are they? I think they're gonna depend solely on jet smokes.
They're playing triple duelist, and they're like I said, I feel like both these teams are just focusing on having like that strong fragging power and hoping that the hard carry will win the game. And that's not teamwork. Like I think these teams, they're playing really well, but they need to play as a team. Like if they wanna,
You gotta
grow.
compromise. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like even if Kryto wants.
Too late for a timeout. No, go for it. A little bit of information here. Redden with that quick pull. I think the nade is gonna do considerable amount of damage here at the same time as well. Puzzle wasting out his utility dash, but Milk Mom constantly pushing in, gets that quick kill at the same time. He's gonna heal himself. Got Neymar here on
Spike
side at the
planted.
same time as well. Everybody's kind of rotating here.
5v4, so it's still winnable for Cyfac.
For sure.
Try to get the jumping headshot.
They've got themselves a 3-point at the same time as well, but gets taken down by Puzzle, and I think Puzzle with that
Last player
frenzy.
standing.
Yeah, man, frenzy is really strong and could not utilize the third kill. But however, you know, they've still got 2 more to go, and of course Dinia confirming that quick kill, and of course that's gonna be a quick round to the side of RNC. Are we going in for a pause or? Okay, alright. See, we fixed it. We didn't have to go for a pause, we fixed it. Alright, guys. Alright, guys, so moving on. I think it's gonna be a little bit of a B push here. They're playing really passive at the moment, and of course Milk Mom getting a little bit of a B long push here at the moment, but there's gonna be a Killjoy alarm bot ready for him there, given that he commits on site.
They need to focus more players towards that B long.
B
because
long.
There's no one to trade out Reina if something happens to her, right?
And the fact that Hookah is gonna be a really small spot to enter the site, and they're pretty much gonna choke if they, like, you know, mess this up.
Camera taken off.
Muslim's already making a way towards elbow and CT like that.
Yeah, he is actually, but he's gonna get instantly
when he
taken down by
loses
Maximus. Yeah. Tried with a quick kill at the same time as well.
Spike down B.
With so many headshots connected by both of the teams here, but Trito going out for the third here at the same time as well, dude. And there we go. Maximus and Trito showing exactly why they are the duelists in the team. That's a quick turnaround actually. This has been, you know, what they've been doing for so long. Actually, they've been like I think Team Cypac, they've been forcing this buy all the time. Like, you know, even if they lost, even if they lost the first pistol round, they've been committing to this for so much, as in like for so long.
There's not enough map control from RNC since they're always like pushing towards one tube all the time.
True, and for some reason, something I've noticed is it's always like a 4-1 push, like, you know, like they're split pushing. Yeah, that's true, but you know, it's either like, you know, 4 people on one side and 4 people on one side, and here we go, boys.
Oh, Neymar.
Spike down A.
Why? What's happening?
Right is on the left.
Right is on the lurk here. And at the same time, Kasitafu gets 2. Maximus gets taken down at the same time as well, but easy. Zizi is gonna take down 2 here at the same time with that Ares as well, and of course, about time, Kryto comes in. I think Kasitafu, he's pretty much away.
Very winnable
Last
for
player standing.
Kryto since Reina is low.
That's true. That's gonna be another round towards the side of Cypac here. A very well played retake here. I mean, like, you know, like there are like certain holes in. To be honest, there are like, you know, certain holes when it comes to RNC in attack. To be honest, because like I was talking about it earlier, like I feel like it's just like they're committing into a side. They're split pushing for sure. But the fact is that, you know, they're just going out for a 4-1 push. Like, it's just gonna be one person on the opposite side, and then the rest of the 4 people I mean, if they're going out for a shower's push, I feel like they should at least have
Here.
the ultimate, the Viper's
Here.
ult, if they were going out for
Here.
such a push. Otherwise,
What
it's
I'm
gonna be.
surprised about in their gameplay is the lack of a lurker.
That's true. That's true.
Like I don't see anyone on the opposite side at all. You know, like if they're going A, it's A. Like there's no lies. You know, no lies told. It's all they're very
True.
honest. You know,
I'm very honest with
Uh,
their gameplay. Yeah.
honest with their gameplay. Like we're really gonna come here. We're really gonna use Phantom and
They
the
say
Vandal.
they say pros don't fake, so yeah.
Yeah.
Either that, either that, or you know. But what something I saw about the Tripper, I feel like that's way too high. Like I feel like somebody could definitely like go under that. But yeah, let's see. And of course the Killjoy lockdown, getting dropped off. And they're committing to a somewhat of a B long push. Let's see how things are gonna work out. But Kaito, given that Milk Mom, given that I think they're gonna go in for a quick rotation here. Everybody's gonna take TP at the same time.
Yeah, Kraito is just hard holding under Huka, and Kazutafu is not really like doing much, but he's holding a good position where he can actually get a few picks.
There you
Yeah.
30 seconds left.
And now he's gonna be quite exposed towards
But it's good because now Neymar is kind of
Last
There we go.
player
There we
standing.
go, Raiden.
Spike down A.
Wait, was that? Oh my lord, was that Raiden with the Ares? Took out at least
Yeah.
like 4 people there.
yeah.
What's
Three
happening?
people
Like,
down.
it feels like every match they play, every match that Cypac plays, they're adapting. They're like, you know, they're just like evolving into something really scary. To be honest, like in the first match, they weren't like this. They were like really like, you know, clumsy with their shots. They were really like, you know, messing things up. But right now, it's just
They're
like they are very
completely
organized.
different.
Yeah, it's like you know, they're like, you know, like I don't know, just aliens or something, just evolving from what they like, you know, experience over and over time. But you know, it's still attack on bind. So let's just see. Like just like you said, I feel like RNC, they're very clumped up together. Like they don't like reach out, they don't expose themselves into like, you know, different angles. They just like, you know, do the same thing over and over again. That is why I feel like, you know, they're like, you know, choking onto a single spot.
RNC is a team like at least like in their division, right? Like of bronze to silver at least, right? They could do so much more if they had a little bit of proper coaching or something.
That's true. Quick pick coming out from Red.
Last player
Oh my
standing.
god, the Ares.
Spike down A.
The Ares plays getting hot at the same time as well, and Maximus just confirming the kills, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be a quick round for the side of Cyfac.
I love how Raiden doesn't pick up the Vandal and just sticks to the Ares.
Yeah, that's true. And dude, I feel like one of the reasons why RNC is performing like they did well in the second, like, you know, I think their prime was the second match. Like I feel like, you know, they were at their prime, like, you know, since it's like, you know, like way too much games right now. I feel like they're a bit exhausted at the same time as well. But you know, like Cyfac, just they've got this monster energy. They just keep going, dude. Like, you know, they just know that, you know, even if they don't know how to rifle, they just go in with the Ares and the Odin. Like, they abuse them. Like, those are the lazy guns, to be honest. What was that dash? Missing up the dash though.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the corners.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
The corners, ladies and gentlemen. Dinia gets a pick onto Raiden, but Dinia's gonna be the last man standing. Can he pick this off? He's gonna back off for the moment. Oh my god, that awkward moment when you run into a guy and both of you pull out your gun at the same time.
Here.
I feel like both these teams, I feel like RNC is kind of exhausted right now. They're just like, you know, like unintentionally pushing into sides, just like, you know, not actually.
Yeah, I feel like they're just like playing with no
Placing
proper
sentry.
intent. They're just
Yeah.
playing for the sake of playing it, and that's not good, I guess,
Yeah.
as a team, you know.
Yeah, I mean that's
You
what
need to-
happens when you've been playing for so long. Like, you know, like the fact that you're lazy, like, you know, the fact that you're exhausted makes you lazy, and it like, you know, it just cancel out the fact that you think each and every round. So I feel like that is what's happening.
Maxim is just cooking that nade behind that wall, waiting for some noise, some indication. And it's very easy to time utility against RNC because of how much noise they're making.
Yeah, true. I think that nade's gonna do a really, yeah, it did actually. It did considerable damage, but at the same time, they're gonna push in aggressively. I feel like, you know, this is gonna be a tough deal because at the same time here, that flash is not gonna cover triple boxes as far as I know.
But the wall and the orb from Viper is really good. Taking that fight.
My lord, Dinya.
That was very awkward.
That was very awkward actually, Dinya. But Kaido having a really good spot here at the same time as well. Not looking into the right person to pick off there. But
Kaido is playing very differently, much more confident, much more
One enemy
organized and clean with his movement and gunplay.
yeah, he is actually. He is. I think it's just gonna be a 1v2 situation. This is very much winnable for Black Shadow. Black Shadow is not focusing on. Oh my god, he's not. Yeah, that is so unfortunate. Like, it's just like when you're on the Viper, you just gotta hold an angle where, you know, you could just have so much vision, because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's just like even if you see the enemy like a couple of milliseconds late, you'll still have the chance, because, you know, that Viper ult would definitely, like, you know, like put down your health to just 1 HP at the end of the day. No smoke. Yes, no. This is a no smoke comp actually. Like, they're playing a no smoke comp here.
Turn out.
This is the first I've seen, but yeah.
Placing swarm grenade.
Unless
They're basically playing with the confidence just to frag them out, and they're just sure that they can get the picks and those kills.
Yeah, true.
That's why they're playing that comp.
Yeah. This is
And it's
basically how all my competitive games look like when I solo queue.
Exactly.
Yeah. 5 duelists.
That was a very bad nade from Maximus, but it still applied pressure.
Yeah.
I feel like this is such a waste of a molly, right? Like, it's not really controlling any area, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. Puzzle's already in.
Satchel out.
Wall goes down, but still they're committing onto the same spot here, and there's a hole in the wall.
Interesting fun spot. And
Red.
Viper just carelessly on the ground.
There we go.
Imposter kill.
Dinya finally connecting a good kill, but he's still got his ultimate here. He could just possibly go in for a quick revive here, but he's gonna be too late for this. He's gonna be too late for this because, you know, Reyna's gonna be pushing in. He's just gonna bait his teammate out, and of course, Milk Mom just clutching things out. Finally, he's starting to wake up from his deep sleep right there. I think this is
Milk Mom is the difference maker for RNC.
RNC.
If RNC wins or does anything better, it's on Milk Mom, and just like that. But I feel like on the side of Cyfac, if Kryder doesn't do well, Raiden does well, and if Raiden doesn't do well, Maximus does well.
Yeah.
Like
It has been so
weakest-
like yeah.
Their weakest link is probably Neymar.
Yeah.
Neymar, even ZZ is actually pretty good at times.
Yeah, he's pretty good with the Odin and the Ares actually, but yeah, so much noise given out here. But I mean, I feel like, you know, they're just evolving, because, you know, like earlier they weren't using this Viper's ball. They were just depending on Milk Mom's Leah, which didn't even hit triple boxes. But right now they're actually making the change. But let's see how things are gonna work out here.
And
That's a
Raiden
nice
playing
Leah.
Oh,
That's
nice
a very
play.
nice Leah actually coming out from Milk Mom. Very well
This
played by.
Viper wall is really good. This Viper setup is really good.
Yeah, it is actually. It is actually.
Cutting their vision.
Last player standing.
The Reyna lift.
Spike planted.
I think Milk Mom has finally woken up. He's finally woken up from his deep sleep. Like, he's been, like, you know, hibernating all this time, saving energy from the last 2 matches, and finally he's making a name for himself. Let's see how things are gonna work out.
ZZ has no chance in this. I don't think with the way they've set up though, ZZ does have a chance if he manages to pick them off one by one.
Yeah.
If Cypher doesn't come to support this, then they're in trouble.
What? Nice.
Well played.
Well played. That was a really good tag actually. That was a really good tag, and at the same time, Milk Mom just fragging things out. He's just
Again, it's like they're just seconds away from disaster, right? Like
true.
slight timings, being off could just literally
Need
just
a drop.
result in the round being turned around
Thank you.
entirely, and that can really affect your mental state. You're just gonna feel super tilted, and you're just not gonna be able to win those rounds, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Barrier created.
Again, it's an A push. I feel like they're just gonna stick to pushing A until it stops working.
True, true. I mean, if that's the deal, though, they would have given up already. Because like at the very beginning, I don't think any of these A pushes were very successful, to be honest. But
Yeah, but after
they've
they
got the
won,
hang of it.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. And they've switched
think
this
they-
up a little bit as well. Now the race is gonna play on B side, and this is gonna be Neymar on A. So I feel like Leah might just. Oh yeah, there you go, Neymar, clicking onto Kastafu.
Still in sight.
That's the sad part on a Sage wall. If you just break just one single part on a Sage wall, the enemy might just spray you through that small
That's
angle and.
a good use of
Blocking sight.
the Viper and Sage wall.
True.
And Puzzle played that really well in isolating those fights. And now he's going behind
Kastafu.
Stay down.
Krydo actually. Yeah. I'm just surprised that
enemy remaining.
Krydo did not
That
hear.
patch to buy time is perfect. And yeah, now it's all up to Maximus, and who knows, he could be a difference maker. You've seen his nades, right?
Yeah, true. Even now it's making a little bit of a change here, but yeah. But it's gonna be a really tough deal because the audience gonna come out from that hole at the same time as well. There you go, the
Yeah.
audience supremacy. I feel like the moment Black Shadow figured out what was missing on their A push is the moment they changed the game, because earlier they were just depending on Milk Mom's Leah, yeah. So that Leah never connected towards the triple boxes, and they always double picked from the triple boxes, and they always took in that kill because there was not much util to break over and whatsoever. And just because that Viper wall is there, like they're getting a lot of map control here. Like I think what the game changer for RNC would be just like switching up their setups into a more map controlling into a more map controlling setup, to be honest. Just to take over angles and whatnot.
Again,
And
RNC with that initial noise towards B is like it's exactly what's kind of hurting their progress. I like the fact that Cypher is lurking towards A side and just keeping some additional pressure.
We might
He
see a
get the
gunfight.
free pick on Kryto.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Finally.
and now he has the info,
everyone
and it becomes much easier to take that side.
Yeah. Given that they
I don't know why they're rotating
Why
towards A.
though? Exactly. It's
don't
as
know
if
why they're
it's as if
rotating towards A.
the attackers and the defenders, they've switched tables here.
That's very counterintuitive because now they have all four members of the defense here.
Yeah, that's the thing. Milcom holding on to the Lamb's area, and Neymar Jr. here with the ultimate, the Empress ultimate activated here at the same time as well. Will that make a difference? Maximus pushing in. The Cypher's kind of low. He's playing down deep showers.
Playing a really good post plant, but yeah, I don't think they have much of a chance of winning this round for Sci-Fac.
One enemy remaining.
Mom just getting
Reaction time. dude.
reaction time, dude. Exactly. Yeah, they're gonna go in for a quick round, and the tables have changed, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Bind is played normally with double controls in high elo. True, dude.
Last round before the switch.
And usually, we've got usually there's gonna be a Sova at the same time as well.
Yeah, the
Like-
lack of a Sova and Sky is just insane. Like I really don't know what the motive behind not having a Sova or Sky is just like, or even a KO, right?
Yeah, true.
Grenade.
They were
alarm
time out.
Placing swarm grenade.
Is it like a tactical or like what? Yeah. So when we usually play blind, we always have information. We always like on our elo dude. We always go for Sova because getting information is really crucial. Getting information is really crucial when it comes to Valorant. It's all about information and map control most of the time. So I feel like this kind of, and also obviously like when it comes to like the funny part is when it comes to attack, it's gonna be really tough because team Cyfac they don't have smokes. So if they're going in for an A push, if they're going in for a B push, like the possibilities they have on smoking of the exits and the entries, like that's gonna be like zero to be honest. Like so, I'm kind of yeah, I'm kind of like surprised. I'm kind of like surprised to actually like see a non-smoke comp, but like at the end of the day I feel like it's gonna be really tough on team Cyfac on the side of when they get onto the side of attack here, because like the usual comp would be a Viper, a Sova, like probably a double duelist obviously, and another Sentinel, or we could go with double controllers at the same time as well. But yeah, and this time they forgot about the, my god, what's happening? This time they forgot about the Viper's ball. But at the same time they're getting pranked onto it at the same time as well. But there you go, finally the trades, dude. The trades happening finally. The trades happening.
Can go for res. Oh, that's just clumsy.
At the same time, I think Raiden is kind of low at the same time as well, so he's gonna heal himself, and the revive getting in hot. This might be a difficult choice here. Puzzle with a 4K, he's speeding it right now. Will he clutch it out?
One enemy remaining.
Puzzle finally getting the A's at the same time as well. Zissy going out to cut it up here, and there you go. It's down to Puzzle. It's a 1v1 between Puzzle, and there you go. That's
oh my god.
my lord, this guy. What has happened here?
Holy.
Puzzle's dropping a 6k right now, ladies and gentlemen. He's at it. He's just like, everybody's waking up from their sleep right now. Milk Bomb, Puzzle, they're doing their very best here. I feel like like I mean it's not just Team Cyfac that has been evolving. I feel like Milk Bomb and Puzzle definitely has evolved.
Cyfac is definitely playing better, but RNC definitely don't want to lose this. They're definitely not, like, their spirits are strong.
Yeah. It's all about the willpower,
Yeah.
It's all about the willpower.
Definitely the better team in terms of strats and gunplay, but RNC have that that drive.
The anime drive,
Yeah. They got the power.
Yeah, the final Naruto, like the Naruto pull off basically. Yeah, they've got that.
I don't like the fact that Puzzle just moved away from B long, but then we had Cyphercam covering it, so it's not much of an issue.
And the tripwires are kind of like the
tripwires are actually pretty decent. I've seen them in like high elo games.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
I expected the Cypher case to be kind of like in front, so that but
nice.
It is what it is.
Holy.
Spike
planted. Another ace this round?
Oh my god, it's a 4K, ladies and gentlemen. Kasitov on a 4K. Can he clutch this out? Can he go in for his ace? But the heal goes off towards Black Shadow here. He's not gonna go in for that ace. I think they're definitely gonna go in for that, and he goes in for the ace. He goes in for the ace. Everybody's waking up right now.
Insane.
It's just one ace per round, dude.
One ace every round.
Every round. Let's see who's gonna get an ace this time. Is it gonna be Dinya or Black Shadow? And what if it actually happens? 1v6 true.
You never know,
Yeah, you never know.
Like, not gonna lie, I was feeling a little sleepy a while back, but now I'm waking up too.
Yeah. To be honest, like even I was the same as well. Like I was like literally like but yeah, we're seeing a little bit of a milk bomb connecting a kill towards Neymar here, pushing off. This is something I love doing, dude. Pushing off showers. Oh, I love this. Like, you know, just contesting. Like as a Reina, I love pushing off showers. Like, it's really good. Given that you have, you know, good aim.
Yeah.
Sometimes you mess up, sometimes you don't. When you don't, you gotta keep trying. No,
You
you
don't
should.
see Cyphax having that same impact. Like I said, like their duelists are playing more of a very baity kind of role. Like look at their raise and their jets even like.
Yeah, that's true. And dude, and something that I've noticed is that, you know, just because they don't have smokes, it's really tough for them to commit. That's why, like, you know, they're like choking a lot here. That's why, like, you know, they're playing really passive right now. That's because, you know, the sole reason is because they don't have smokes. Like, you gotta have smokes, man. You gotta have smokes, unless, you know, you guys
30
have like
seconds
insanely good aim, like, you know, and like insanely good run and gun skills.
I feel like after the second match onwards, Cyphax have changed so much. Like I feel like their aim overall, everyone's aim has just turned really crispy.
Yeah.
But
10 seconds left.
at the same time, I feel like the game sense went down a lot as
True,
soon
true,
as they actually.
No, it's as if they're depending a lot on the aim and, like, you know, like proving themselves as individuals without actually like going in for the win. But, you know, Maximus takes
One
down
enemy
Custom,
remaining.
Dinia takes down Maximus, Raiden takes out Dinia, and Milkmom takes down Raiden. Wow, like a lot of kills. And then they have a none. Honestly, like, it's 6 to 8 favoring the side of Team RNC, and just like we predicted, attacking is gonna be really tough on the side of Cyphax, you know, due to lack of smokes. Like, smokes, at least a Viper would have been, like, you know, a really nice touch to the team, but, you know, having two duelists, a Sage, and having two duelists, having three duelists actually. What? I just realized.
Yeah, it's 3 duels. Remember I told you.
Yeah, no, I thought some, like, oh my lord, dude, I just realized it, honestly. Happy realization day for me. That's a nice pick coming out from Kryto. Pretty much gonna go in for the quick gun upgrade at the same time as well. Easy, not easy. He's definitely gonna go up for the gun upgrade, but Kasitafu, he's pretty much cornered into this. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna pick this out? He's not gonna be. I think they pretty much got themselves readied up for his tripwire placements, because this has been happening for a while now. So I feel like, you know, they've already, like, you know, make themselves like this nice play coming out from Kasitafu here.
Nice wallbang.
Yeah. At the same time, Black Shadow gets taken down. Milkmom takes down Raiden.
Still in sight.
He's gonna go in. Kasitafu was gonna ult here at the same time as well. That rebuild, and of course the run and gun coming out from Milkmom there, confirming that final kill. And Kasitafu and Milkmom, they're making a name for themselves. They've Milkmom on 17 frags and 8 deaths, and Kasitafu, of course, making sure he does that defend part very well. Yeah, dude?
If RNC get the next round, it is pretty much like game set in my opinion, because it's because that would basically confirm that they ruined the enemy's economy.
Yeah.
Plus they've also like gotten that like momentum, right? And like Valorant's only like 13 rounds, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Also, like having, you know, having 4-5 rounds, like.
Ooh, spicy! Fossil with that nice headshot connect.
Yeah,
Dude, that was a nice flick, dude.
Yeah, that's exactly what Jets need to do. I feel like, you know, need to add that initial pressure, take that space, and dash away, because you have that dash, right?
That's true. That's true.
Which I don't see on
Kryto.
Yeah. He's a very passive Jet.
Yeah. Maximus, knowing that there's a tripwire somewhere, okay, finally goes in for that quick kill, but doesn't confirm. Gets taken down by
vital in this
planted.
he
has been like. I think he's gotten his sweet spot here at the same time as well. Everyone's doing so well here. 17, 16, 15. Puzzle, Milkmom, Kasitafu, they're doing so well, and utility-wise, I feel like Black Shadow has done a lot to the team at the same time as well.
I feel like Skyfac is gonna need a miracle to actually win this.
Yeah. Unless they're insanely good on sheriff rounds. Oh, they're the teabags, the teabagging coming hot at the same time as well. Yeah. I think this is exactly the kind of the momentum that RNC needed. They needed to go into some teabags. They needed to get in some, you know, energy into themselves, you know. But
we
yeah.
don't know. I feel like the Raze ulti might be the game changer at the shrine. If the Raze ulti can, like, you know, ruin the initial. If they can take down Milk Mom or Kalitafu, it's gonna be very, very powerful.
Yeah, true. This is basically why you need smokes. I feel like these guys, the team Sci-Fac, they are really passive. They know that, you know, they know that they're afraid of the operator, because, you know, like the operator is could be everywhere, and like it's really smart of Puzzle to go in for an operator because of this reason. Oh my god, no, the Razor is gonna get taken down, dude. No. Finally connecting a kill there.
Way too many angles for them to isolate and
yeah, true.
play against.
Gotta have really good comms if that's the deal, you know.
Yeah.
Because Dinia does not clear the corners. Pretty much not going in for the gun change here, gun switch here at the same time as well. And oh my lord, the bait. The bait. Yeah. The bait, dude. He just flies over the guy. And yeah, that's gonna be the 11th round for the side of Team RNC, and they're mocking the enemy, dude. They're just gonna go in for the train around the this thing. I feel like this is the perfect time to break down the mentality, but at the same time, I feel like it's gonna be a tough job for the side of Team Sci-Fac. Like, the only problem I see in Team Sci-Fac at the moment, like the main problem actually, the not, like, you know, besides anything, is the lack of smokes. Like, it's like the crucial issue here, like basically the crucial issue here, because, you know, like, especially when it comes to a map like Bind, unless you guys, you know, could close off angles with smokes, it's gonna be a tough job. Once again, we gotta see some op action here. Puzzle trying to get a little bit of no, is he gonna? He is gonna. Ah, nice, there you go, he got his sweet spot here. Oh my lord, he misses it. And yeah,
that is too tight of an angle.
Yeah, he.
Unless you have like extremely low ping
and really good reaction.
Yeah, Puzzle is like playing on 60. I feel like that's kind of hard.
Yeah. They're already inside the Cypher trip cages, not getting activated, but Kasitafu gets a pick onto Kryto.
You should run.
And of course, Puzzle's here at the same time as well. Red. What?
Nice shot from Puzzle.
Puzzle here, he's gonna switch on to his ultimate here at the same time. What's gonna happen? That's a. Oh my lord. Dinia with a quick kill onto Neymar at the same time. Dinia with the second takes down Zissi, and there you go, the elbow control. They know exactly where he is. Can they make it? Can they clutch it out? Of course they do. Yes, of course.
And they need to pick up that op. Yeah.
He forgot about it.
I thought Viper was walking towards that op, but okay. My bad, I guess.
No. When you're rich, dude, you don't use the same thing again, you know? It's like, you know. But right now, I think, yeah, Sci-Fac is already, they're already choking this a little bit more, actually. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Becomes terrible, and I'm not sure if this is going to help.
Placing alarm bot.
But yeah, I think Sci-Fac, their Jet really needs to use that ulti.
True.
If they're gonna get any value this round. They're just running in, they're just playing it careless at this point.
The Kryto's got a good sense on it, but you know, the grenade is gonna pop out as well. But at the same time, we've got Puzzle here, holding out with that operator. Is this gonna do any change? Is this gonna make a difference here? Neymar's already in the Cypher tripwire is activated. Nobody's gonna break it. He's gonna get tagged.
Get out of my way.
He's gonna get tagged, but at the same time, we've got the double peek coming in.
Spike down. B.
Down and
I feel pretty much, this is pretty much gonna be the end of it.
Last player standing.
There you go, gets taken down.
Defenders
And
win.
ladies and gentlemen, that you saw was a wrap. And that,
RNC 2-1.
yes, that is gonna be a win towards the side of RNC. Ladies and gentlemen, they are gonna be the first qualifiers to pass through the qualifier rounds. And of course, we've got Kasitafa with 20 frags and 13 deaths alongside 7 assists, 4 first bloods. And we've got Milk Mum here, 19 kills, 9 deaths, and 4 first bloods. And we've got Puzzle here with that amazing jet jet on that up. And of course, we've got he's got 19 kills, 13 deaths, and of course 5 assists with a total of 4 first bloods. And that was pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. I think the biggest mistake team Cyfac made was the lack of smokes overall, and we just pretty much saw a quick game, obviously. Yeah.
To be honest, I think both teams had terrible team compositions. They were not very flexible, and they were just favoring that very rush-based playstyle that you see in the low elos. But obviously, if they change things up, if they learn more map control, I think a little bit more coaching or guidance, they can definitely be a lot better. At least in their kind of elo and their own category of players, and then eventually they can grow out of it, right? But first, they need to, if they're playing as a team, I feel like you can improve as a team a lot quicker than improving through the ranking system that's in Valorant right now. That's just my personal opinion. But we'll see how things go. Let's see how RNC face off with the future competitors as well.
True. That's true.
Actually, Cyfac come from the lower bracket also. That's
a lower bracket. That's a lower bracket as well, apparently. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah, for sure. Alright guys, so that was pretty much a wrap. Thank you very much for joining in, and this was the first day of the live. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a ride, and of course, much thanks for the Interact Club of Kingswood College Kandy for organizing the event, and of course ICT from ABC being our sponsor, alongside of course a lot of people doing a lot of hard work. And of course, I have special thanks to Ray for being here. It has been, I don't even know anymore how long has it been, to be honest. It has been a long time. I lost track of time, long time ago. So thank you very much for being here, because it has been such an exhausting day at the same time as well. This guy is working and he's here at the same time, so such a ride. And thank you very much, dude, for coming in. Thank you very much for joining in. Thank you very much for the support.
ඔක්කම ඉවරද?
නෑ පොඩ්ඩක් ස්ට්‍රීම් එක තාම කරනවා.
Okay.
Alright, okay. Right. You think so? Anything you have to say, Ray?
Nothing much. Thanks to everyone who came and watched the stream, I guess.
For sure. Alright guys, so thank you very much Katti Okkarama. I think just to get into the normal what I'm supposed to say. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Ghost Gaming, welcome to the stream. Katti Okkarama, like the comment section, the guys who are here, Denuan එතකොට අපේ Ghost Gaming and BB Yoda FPS, yours truly alongside everybody else. Thank you very much for joining onto the stream. Thank you very much for coming in, and thank you very much for all the love and support, guys. I think before I end, guys, thank you very much for the 1k. Thank you very much for the 1k. I'm really happy. Thank you very much for all the love and support. It has been so long since I've been doing the channel, and it has been such a ride. I've done so many games, starting off from PUBG to Valorant, and a lot of games here. So thank you very much for that. Has basically spent, I don't know how many hours, but so many hours on the channel, streaming non-stop. So thank you very much for the love and support. Thank you very much for acknowledging me. I think so the question and answer, I'll do it. Alright, so 1k එකේ සතුට කියන්න නැද්ද? කිව්වා දැන් සතුට කිව්ව දෙනවා. ගොඩාක් සතුටුයි. සතුටුයි ගොඩාක් සතුටුයි. වට සතුටුයි. හරි. I think I think අනිවාර්යෙන් I think it has been a long way. Has done so much for so long. So කට්ටිය stream එක පටන් ගත්ත දවසේ ඉඳන් හිටපු කට්ටිය තාම ඉන්නවා. I think thank you very much for those guys that was here like for so long. Thank you very much, like going through all the streams and stuff. Thank you very very much. I think guys එච්චරයි කියන්න තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් අපේ කට්ටිය ඔක්කොම backstage එකට thanks කළා. Thank you very much කියලා ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ part එක කරා. ඔක්ස එතකොට දසුන් ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ part එක කරා as usual. So කට්ටිය ඔක්කොම guys thank you very much කියලා අපි මම thank you කියන්නේ කට්ටිය ඔක්කොම for helping me reach 1k subs on a day like this. It has been a ride. Thank you very much. I'm happier than I could ever be. Thank you very much. So guys, that's pretty much it for the day. So thank you very much for tuning in, guys. So thank you already. Thank you on shape stream and capana and katti okkaruma guys. Good night, Budsarnai. Thank you very much. Mama helatenna with the other matches. And hope you enjoy this. So if there's anything wrong, you guys better tell me on WhatsApp or whatever. Facebook, you have Facebook. So let me know, guys. Let me know. Thank you very much. And once again, thank you very much for Ray. He has been here for so long. I couldn't thank him enough. Thank you very much for him. Thank you very much for him. Oh yeah, and something I should remind you guys. He's doing a channel as well, which I will be putting the link on my YouTube description for this live, and also the remaining lives at the same time as well. So you guys make sure you subscribe, because like what I do is different. I do casting, I do streaming, I do gameplays and stuff. But what he does is completely different. He does a lot of content creation. So guys, make sure you guys check on that as well, and it's very genuine and decent. You guys I think guys subscribe to Ray FPS, because his content guys mage channel එක වෙන එක දෙයක් එයාගේ channel එකේ completely වෙන දෙයක් වෙන්නේ. So he's very underrated right now. You guys better jump into it and keep on subscribing, because that channel is just check it's Ray FPS. I'll put the link. Just check. I don't have to say much about it. You guys just check and see for yourself. And Professor Ratnayaka, thank you. No worries, Professor. Thank you. No worries, brother. Dinia, no worries. Good night, Budsarna kila guys. I'm getting off Baseplate live. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for the hard day. So see you tomorrow. See you soon. Katiyakaram Budsarna.